headed one over to one of them right now.
Wasn't that Willie?
I want to wait till we get the largest potential audience I can before I start going through all the problems. Anna's car's blowed up. Might be my fault.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't even occur to me.
Oh, no.
It's probably not, Anna. I'm just saying that's what you know
That's
what?
what I was going to say.
I'm just going to say it before everybody else says it.
Okay, because then it hurts less.
Yes, and exactly.
I get it.
Exactly. It's like if you're cheating on your boyfriend, but you went and told him 2 days before, I'm cheating on your boyfriend, before he found the text messages.
Right.
On the D shots of Blitz Soft at 7.5. The Dilly Bar 10 kicker.
Woo, Dilly Bar 10 kicker.
I don't know. My language in itself, like, my Lord, how could you even keep up with this nonsense?
I can't.
So Anna's got a car caper. Her car is messed up.
Yeah, it's not good.
Today, let's just first start with my biggest problem, and that's my mini split. Is not running right. I'm real mad about it. Hopefully, Creatine Travis can come fix it because it cannot sleep under those conditions.
No way.
No way. So that's why I've been up since 12:05. I woke up just like the Undertaker. Bam, straight up. At 12:05, I peed. I ate some breakfast. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go into work. Grab a moped because I got a check that I have to deposit in the Bank of America. Blitz, and for some reason, my mobile deposit thing wasn't, like I was trying to take a picture of this check.
Okay.
And I never usually have any issues, but it's like you need to go to a Bank of America center or an ATM machine to deposit this check. I'm like, okay, I'll just do it tomorrow. So I got here early, and I got up, because, yes, I could just drive my truck to the Bank of America, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to create some content. So I'll park my truck at the studio, and I'll get my moped.
Sure.
I'll get on, and I can't get on the blue one because the blue one's taillight assembly fell off. It literally drags the ground. It literally it's held on by its wiring harness, and it hits the wheel as you go. It goes. So I had to drive the black one, and the black one's really, really fast and really, really loud, but it's really, really touched, not dependable. Sometimes at the stoplights, it stalls, and then it's the worst. Like, it doesn't like to start when it's warm. But you can go kick it 2 times after it's been sitting for a week. It'll fire right up.
Yep.
You run it for 10 minutes, it does not want to start for some reason. And Zumas usually are really good starters, like 1-2 kick wheelies.
Stock.
And of course, the batteries are dead, so you can't. You have to kick them.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who cares? Who needs a battery? So I'm like, okay, I get to the studio. I don't even know. I guess you could look at my Facebook 3 hours ago. So it looks like I was here at the studios. No, I was at the gym at 3:00. I know I was at the gym at 3:00. So I think it was like 2:30 maybe. I was here at the studios, and so I'm going to get on the moped and I'm going to go live on Facebook.
Oh,
okay?
perfect, yeah.
Create some content. Bubba the Love Sponge, going to the Bank of America on my moped live on Facebook. By the way, Blitz, if this is what I need. This is the assembly that I need right here. That whole fender flare deal is messed up. You're going to have to look at it here momentarily.
Okay. If you buy one, get one with the lights on it, though.
All right, before I buy one, buddy, you're going to help me buy it, okay?
Okay.
Thanks. Because you'll be able to find me, like, the best deal and the most authentic one.
Okay.
And, that's most purchases of this type of thing go through you.
Jason Ryback with 1,000 stars.
Thank
Twinkle,
you.
twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle. So now are we live on Facebook and YouTube?
We are.
Yes.
All right, let me refresh it so I can, because I'm a Facebook guy. I've already been to Facebook live twice today. You're definitely gonna want to see these. Oh, there we are live. Thanks.
It's nothing to do with Twitch. We didn't get kicked off. It's just they're having problems.
We
with
don't
people
think.
logging in,
Blitz,
so.
let's just say we don't think.
True.
We got kicked off. But Blitz, I'd even hate to take my moped to a shop right now because it's so rigged.
Yeah, it would cost you a fortune.
It's got a 70cc head kit on one and stock. I mean, a badass exhaust. I just need to hodgepodge it together. Have you help me hodgepodge it together. And you're good at small engine stuff.
Yeah, we will.
I'll pay you, buddy.
We'll get it done.
I'll pay you. Anna, Are
Yeah.
you going to, when he goes and fixes your car today, are
Yeah.
you going to maybe,
What do you mean?
What, he's wrenching on it?
You think I'm going to wrench on him?
By the way, Blitz comes to me today and says, can I borrow you or Tyler's red race jack and a couple jack stands and some tools because Anna's car is messed up.
Bad.
And I'm like,
Came out suddenly.
so can you give me the symptoms?
Of course. So I go home from here, no problems. 0 problems.
No dummy lights, no check
Nothing.
engine, nothing.
No indicator lights, no check engine lights, no nothing.
Nothing.
Then I'm like, okay, time to get my fat ass to the gym. Let's go. And I pull up into the gym parking lot. And as soon as I turn my wheel into the parking lot, the car just shuts off. And I started thinking, well, I don't know much about automobiles, but I'm guessing this isn't good. Probably not great. But you start justifying things because your brain doesn't want to think like, oh, this is a big problem and I've spent all this money. So I'm like, well, maybe the car needed a nap or something.
Needed a nap.
I don't know.
Blitz, did you hear what the diagnosis for Anna's vehicle was?
Yeah, I was tired.
It needed a nap.
Maybe the car needed a nap. So then
It got cardioed out.
yeah, the steering wheel I thought locked up, but Blitz just said it was just really hard to turn.
Power
Right.
steering.
Right.
So everything just shuts down, and I kind of coast into a parking spot.
For real.
Yes. I just kind of coast because I'm still in drive, so the car's just moving forward very slowly.
Wow.
So then I put it in park, turn off the car. Turn the car back on, no problems. So I go, okay, it's just a fluke. Car needed a nap.
Yeah.
I need a nap sometimes.
Me too.
So we're good. So I work out, have a great workout, and finish, and then I'm on my way home.
Now, how far is the gym from the house?
It's about an 8-minute drive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
not
it on? It's like on 4th.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right. I know where you're at.
Exactly.
Big buck, 1,000 stars.
So I'm going down 4th, and then all of a sudden I hear it just sounds like grinding.
Oh,
and,
well, that's not good.
And then indicator lights aren't on, but they're flashing.
Oh, they're on.
You know,
They're on.
well, they're on, they're off, they're on, they're off, and then all of a sudden I see a battery one, and then I see check engine light one, it comes on and off. Then I see the little oil one, and I'm like, oh no. But I'm like, I changed the oil. What's going on?
Well, Bubba changed it.
Well, Bubba changed it, but
Right.
I suspected it was a leak because I think I had a similar issue when I was in Michigan, and it was making a similar noise. So
It was a leak from what? The drain plug or a rear?
I don't know. There was
rear-
just an effing leak. I don't know. I think it was an oil leak when I was in Michigan, and it was doing similar
on the same
stuff.
car.
This is important stuff.
Same car.
No, different car.
All right.
It was a Saturn.
Oh,
But,
those are the worst cars ever.
yeah.
Oh, this is a Toyota, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that
well,
Gary?
That was Gary.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So I was like, oh, I feel like this may be an oil thing. I don't know. So I'm just driving. So I call Blitz, and I'm like, hey.
Is it still running at this time, though?
Yes, it's still running. And I'm
Right.
like, hey, can you hear that? Can you hear that? And he's like, no, I can't hear anything. You're not going to hear anything on the phone. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I hang up, and then as soon as I'm turning into my apartment,
Subdivision deal.
yeah, it shuts off again I'm trying to at the signal. So I went, okay, I don't need 2 naps in a day. I think something's wrong with the car. So stupidly, I was visiting my friend's mom is moving away, and I wanted to see her before she left, and so
Don't tell me you didn't go straight home, that you actually went to her place.
No, I went home.
All right,
and
that's good.
Then I went to her place, and I was using the hazard lights all the way there and all the way back.
Oh, no.
Are you mad at me? I needed to see her.
You may have made a fixable situation unfixable.
Yeah, the car shut off multiple times there and back.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
I made it.
Wait,
But
what?
she may have
Yes.
it may have been fixable had you limped it home from
And then
the initial left
left
turn.
it there.
And how far does she live?
Maybe 10 minutes away.
Oh my
10
God!
minutes. So what's that, 5 miles?
And so you drove another 20 minutes with
Probably more because I made a wrong turn.
how fast would it go?
Well, I did try that. I'm like, well, maybe the problem goes away if you go faster. But it did not. So I was just going pretty slow.
All right, so how fast would it go?
I was
40?
probably going about 35, 40 the way there and back. But then I would rev it up just to see what would happen.
You revved it up?
Because I felt like the noise went away when it went faster.
Or you just couldn't hear it over your...
Blitz, it could be an oil pump.
So...
I mean, if it's not a visible oil leak, like if the drain plug didn't fall out and if the drain plug didn't fall out and the oil filter housing didn't fall off or crack, then it's nothing we did. Would you not agree, at least on that?
Correct.
Right. So if the drain plug's intact and the oil filter's intact and the leak or whatever is not from those areas, then that it has nothing to do with us, which at that point I'll feel so much better.
Me too.
Now, on it, it could be a water pump, it could be an oil. Now, did the oil light come on?
It was flashing, one of the many indicator lights that was flashing, but it wasn't on constantly, which threw me off because I'm like, if there's a problem, wouldn't it just stay on?
Not necessarily.
Okay, well, I don't know things.
Okay, well, you may have blown your car up.
Oh.
Hello.
No.
Good morning, Bubba. It's George.
By the way, Blitz, I'm never going to do anybody else's car stuff here except Tyler's, my family's, and Tyler's race car. That's it. And Tyler doesn't even really want me working on his race car most of the time, so that's great. Hello.
Good morning, Bubba. It's George. Are you guys? Is there something wrong with Twitch?
We think we got suspended.
What?
Yeah, we can't figure it out. It might have been on his yoga pants with the camel toe kicker yesterday.
What the hell?
Yeah. When Janessa wore too tight of yoga pants with a camel toe, we got thrown off, and Manson quit. So it's hard to know what's going to happen here.
Are you on YouTube or?
Yeah,
we're on YouTube, Facebook, and VAR.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube, Facebook, BubbaArmyRadio.com. Tune in and your local affiliate that broadcasts us, like 103.1 Florida Man Radio, Fort Walton Beach. Woo!
Thanks, guys. Love you. Keep it up.
Thanks, George.
We'll find you somewhere, George. So, Anna, today Blitz is taking Tyler's jack, some tools, and some jack stands, and he's going to go diagnose the
God
issue.
Bless him.
At least find out what it is, where it's coming from.
Do you have your reader, Blitz? Your OEM? You have your little reader?
I don't know if I have it with me or not.
Yeah, throwing more codes than the Crips.
Oh no.
So
I'm worried.
You should be, because
let's play worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, you
game.
blew. Worst case scenario, it was the oil pump is blown, and you drove your car 20 miles with no oil circulation, and you've completely fried your motor. Completely, and you're looking at about probably $4,000.
Stop. No,
for real.
No.
Blitz. What year is her? What year is her? What year is your?
2010.
So look up. Let me look up. Here, I'll ask old girl. Maybe she. Hey Alexa, what's a 2010 rebuilt Toyota Camry motor? Engine.
Are you trying to shop for 2010 rebuilt Toyota Camry motor?
Duh.
Yes, please.
For 2010 rebuilt Toyota Camry motor, the closest I could find is CF Advance compatible with Toyota Camry 2.4 liters engine motor, set of 4 pieces. It's $84.55
I see
with
that.
delivery by March 3rd. You can say, buy it now, add to cart, or next.
F off. Leave me alone, bitch. You're wrong. I can't buy a motor for $84. What is it, a plastic motor? Is it like a kit, a little for kids?
Play school.
Bitch, get out of here.
It looks like $3,500 to $4,000
For the motor or for the complete install?
This is just for the motor.
Yeah, so you're looking at $3,500 for the motor and probably another $2,000 to put it in.
I might as well just get a new car.
Yeah.
Until you look at the price of cars.
Until you look at the price of cars.
How's the smart car doing?
Well, we could get it hobbling for you. There's some issues on that deal. I got issues with every one of my cars.
Oh, great.
My Benz, it's broken.
Hey, me too. That's why I rent a car, and even that car.
My Benz is broken. Right side window regulator.
Uh-oh.
My Crown Vic.
Wait, hold on. Your brand new badass.
My
Tommy
2006, I still owe $2,200 on. My 2004 Crown Vic, I drove it yesterday. It's either got a front right wheel weight that's fallen off, or it's got a coil pack. I think it's a coil pack. You know when coil packs go wrong, go bad, Blitz, it feels like the car's stuttering.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I got a bad coil pack on the Crown. The smart car's got a blown right rear with a hole in it. And my truck is mechanically okay, but, you know, it's been hit a few times while loading race cars and various other things, and so it needs to go to Brandon Collision.
Someone done put a curse on us.
Yeah. Hi, who's this?
Hey, Bob, FP Fuel out Northeast. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, that sounds like an electrical problem with Anna's car. The noise she might have heard might have been the alternator going, and if that's not charging the battery, that would cut the fuel pump out. Thus, the motor would stall.
Does it sound like this?
Was this an Amco commercial?
Kind of noise and you were driving it?
AM00CO?
Yeah.
Amco. Yeah, listen, now, Blitz, you went over there last night, right?
This morning
to pick her up because she didn't have any way to work.
Right.
And
well, she was going to Uber, and I was like, don't Uber.
Yeah,
I'll come get you.
And so you checked the oil, and it was barely registered on the dipstick.
Correct. And
it was registered.
There's a puddle under it.
Really?
Not a big puddle, but there's oil under it.
Oh no.
So I think
Can't we just plug it up?
Blitz, I'm thinking maybe
when I start leaking, I just plug myself up.
Sometimes when you have a low oil indicator,
right,
and it'll shut the car down eventually.
And that's exactly what it is.
It did like 4 times.
So
yesterday.
we just need to find out. Thank God though, Blitz, if it's still registering on the dipstick, that means she's got about she's got about 2.5 quarts left.
Okay.
Thank God.
Which won't fry the motor, but it's not good for it.
No, but having it making a lot of noise, like she says, like that's not good.
Sir, we don't know. Blitz is going to head over there with 2 jack stands and a jack and an impact wrench and a yippee-yo.
And a hammer.
And a joint, and hopefully get it handled later today.
Hey, good luck on that.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
So Anna has...
I got issues.
Anna, you should have never driven it. Like, what were you thinking?
She should have left it at the gym.
No, she hobbled it back.
But yeah, I mean...
But Anna, to go...
I thought maybe if it took like an hour rest, got its energy back, that I'd be able to make it to my friend's mom's house to say goodbye.
Do you think cars fix themselves?
I don't know, Bubba. You start justifying things in your head when you don't want
that plane,
to believe it.
Blitz, you're getting ready to take off, and like, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to turn back to the tarmac because the plane's got a mechanical issue. It's just time. It needs a nap. We're going to wait 20 minutes, let it take a nap, and then we're going to fly back out.
I'm getting off that plane.
Yeah, Anna.
Yeah.
You should have never.
Okay.
But here's the deal.
Yeah.
You're down a car now.
Yeah, and I only got one.
And you
want you guys.
And Blitz initially is like, hey, let's get her in the Crown Vic. And I'm like, Crown Vic's not running too good right now. I'm just going to let you have my truck.
What will you ride?
I ride.
What will you drive?
The Crown Vic. I can handle it.
You sure?
Yeah. Like that, the vibration it's making would freak you out. It won't freak me out.
Okay.
Thank
you so much.
And the truck will get you to and from.
Thank you so much.
It's got a little bit of a dent in the tailgate.
I like dents.
And a little bit of scratch in the left fender.
Hey, that's perfect for me. I'm a little scratched up. I'm a little dented.
Do you have any camo?
I have a Carhartt beanie.
Man, and you're gonna go to jiu-jitsu class tonight, are you not?
I am.
In an F-150 Ford Lariat,
like a badass bitch.
Those guys are gonna be like, man, look at that bitch. She went from driving a beat-up Camry to an F-150 truck.
Nice exhaust.
Some guys like girls in trucks. Like
I think it's a good look.
I do too. Like your roommate could pull off a truck.
Oh yeah, she's actually just got her motorcycle license.
What?
Yeah, she's gonna get a motorcycle.
She is?
Yeah. Isn't that badass?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't get on it with her.
Yeah, that's a motorcycle noise.
Now, but, I mean, does she have any experience?
Yes, she had one when she was 16, when she was in Ohio.
I bet she's a badass little bitch.
I know. So, yeah, she used to drive to high school on a motorcycle.
Oh. I bet you all the guys liked her. So anyway, Blitz, I need you to maybe one of these, when it gets light out, to go and look at the blue moped.
Okay.
And just see what we need to order.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then we need to order it. Because I literally think it just bolts and plugs in. I really do.
Yes.
So we need that. That's the blue, and the blue one will be fine. Now, I don't know, because I've not driven the blue one since I added some different oil in it.
Wait, the blue one? Oh.
So yesterday, I got a different kind of, I usually use a certain type of 2-stroke oil.
Okay.
But I got some other stuff, and I threw it in there, and it wasn't the same brand as my other one that it's been on for the longest time. So I put it in there, And now maybe I should drive the blue one to see if it does the same thing because
Blows
I put
up.
So today I can't drive. Today I get here like at 2:30, and I'm deciding I'm going to drive to the bank to make this bank deposit. But I'm going to go live on you. I'm going to go live on Facebook, Lummy.
Yeah, content.
Content is king. And so I'm going to have to go off. I'm going to have to play this, and I'm feeling real good about myself. Let me put it over here. Hey, Blitz, I'm going to play Facebook live on Facebook.
Okay.
Let me see. Enlarge. That's what I want. Here we go.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing?
looking good.
Thank you. Oh,
Honestly, you have. I was looking at old videos yesterday, and you were way fatter. So
well, I do
you're
have.
looking good.
I do have
Oh, yeah.
a little bit of a proud moment right now, if I may share.
Please.
Will you come here for a second?
Yes.
Because I just want you to verify something.
Oh, you're going to make her pay for the truck up front?
I just want you to check the tag in my shirt, my black shirt.
Medium.
It's a 2X.
Say it.
2X.
There you go. Remember that? But there was actually a scream name that said "Bubba Dreams of 2X."
But yeah, Bubba dreams of being 2X.
No, I got it. It does feel.
It doesn't look tight.
It feels
Just on your biceps because they're so massive.
Well, there's that, yeah.
No, it fits you well.
well. It feels a little tight. Like I maybe we'll go back to a 3, just so I feel a little good. But it doesn't fit too tight that I don't. I mean, it fits. It's not too tight. It
Doesn't
feels
have
a
that
little
snug
tight.
feeling, like every kind of in different spots.
Yeah, just a couple little somethings.
Yeah.
But I am. I mean, I think Anna, I'm officially a 2X now.
You are. Congratulations.
And so thank you. And so I'm here at the studios. I couldn't sleep last night because my mini split units, something's wrong with that. God love me, my life is completely disheveled. My mini split AC unit's broken.
Oh.
Both of my mopeds are broken.
Check.
My Crown Vic's broken. My F-150's got some big time dings and scratches
And
on
now
it.
you're lending it out.
And my smart car's broken. Blitz, the cream machine's broken.
Mm-hmm.
What else is broken? Tyler's race car. Tyler's race car is broken. It needs new headers. It's broken. I think Hootie's meeting me today.
Yeah, he said he was coming over. I talked to him yesterday.
Pick up the trailer.
Yeah.
All right, so Anna, I'm here. I'm in a really great. Well, I'm not in a good mood. I haven't really slept much. I'm way off my schedule.
but you're wearing a 2X. So
But I am wearing
good.
the sweatshirt I'm wearing here is a 3X because it was a little chilly when you're on a moped going 46.
But you should always size up with the sweatshirt. Even I do.
Let me ship $20 cash.
So I get here and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the bank. Then I'm going to go to the Clim Gym.
Yep.
And I'm going to be live on Facebook because I'm going to create some content because I like giving content.
Of course.
So, hi everybody, how you doing? Bubba here. That's from front of the studios. I'm the only human being in this entire industrial park. Nobody is up at 2:30 in the morning except me.
The one person.
There's my broken Crown Vic. There's this broken Crown Vic, broken trailer, broken BMW.
It's on brand.
The land of broken cars.
I know.
The land of broken dreams. Blitz has got her gate dialed in like a mother effer, though.
It's on. It might
Blitz, I hate to say this, but we've had a pretty good run on that gate, haven't we?
I know, we have.
Yeah.
take a while for one person to get on because it's so late.
Little did I know this moped would be giving me... Oh. Now, Blitz, it sounds pretty badass, doesn't it?
It does.
Until
it doesn't.
Oh, there's 7 people.
I gotta go.
Micah? All right, I'm headed to the bank now. I couldn't sleep, so I left Tara's about 12.
All right, I'll go here. I gotta deposit a check. Keep running. Now, Blitz, it was tough to put my debit card, hit the pin, and keep the thing running because you have to keep it kind of running. It doesn't like to stay running. All right, hopefully my moped doesn't die because it likes to die. Little did I know, I was projecting at this
You
point.
sure were. I heard that.
Now, Blitz, I'm having to keep my hand on the brake, my hand on the throttle, try to get my debit card in there, and hold my phone and be live.
Keep running, baby. Come on.
Straight white trash. Trying to keep my moped running at the ATM machine.
At 4:30 in the morning.
So I can deposit a check so I don't get overdrawn Willie, because I'm playing the overdrawn roulette right now. We all play it, don't we?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Keep running. Sounds like it's gonna keep.
All right, so
Make deposit.
all right, so I make it in there. I put it. I make it. Hold on.
No, I'm finished. All right, out here. All right, now we're gonna go to the
2:40 in the morning, ladies and
Slim
gentlemen.
Jim. Maybe we should run around the.
Thank God, Blitz. I was going to run around the mall a little bit,
Sure.
but thank God I didn't, because I barely made it home, or here, studio, home base. If I was messing around here, I would have never made it.
All a little bit. Then I'll probably get busted.
All right, so
What time? Hey, Brad. What time is it right now?
I don't recognize red lights at 2 in the morning. Blitz, I blow every one of these lights. Watch.
Hey, we'll go by the dollhouse.
Yeah, hold on. I used to go to the dollhouse with an S600 Benz. Now I'm driving by the dollhouse in a moped. Here we go.
To go to the dollhouse. Now I'm driving my moped by the dollhouse. I used to be in an S600 Benz with spinners and pitches and $100 bills.
Now I don't recognize red lights. Officer, I don't recognize red lights. Okay.
Now I'm on a moped going by.
I'm gonna
Going
blow
by
this.
the
I'm
dollhouse.
gonna blow this one too. I mean, I check both directions. Now they get the turn light here, and I'm like, okay. Once they turn, there's nobody coming.
Okay,
then
Mike.
just go. Yeah, there we go. Blow right through this. And it was 2:45, is which when all the strippers are leaving, so there was a whole gaggle full of them out there. Probably see me go by. Look, if you see the front door, they're all, see all the strippers?
Yeah.
Time to go home.
Closing time.
Jason Ryback, 1,000 stars.
All right, so I'm driving.
Oh no.
Oh no! Just when I'm getting ready
Oh
to go.
no! Oh no! Oh no!
Now we're having a buffer issue.
Nothing's working around here.
Nothing works around here.
Cars, computers. Oh, man. Sucks.
And we're just getting to the high
We're having so
spot
much fun looking
too.
at the strippers.
Is it just gonna lock up here? Is it just lock up?
Now we're going to the Clem Gym, which is
Right. Oh, okay. Here, I can fast forward. Here we go. Blitz, this is when the issues start. Right here. Watch.
Uh-oh, something's wrong with this thing.
Sounds sad.
So
needs
Blitz,
a nap.
oh no, Blitz, there's something catastrophically wrong here. Listen, just listen to how I had to feather the throttle.
I don't know what's wrong with this thing, but it ain't doing too good.
Now, at this point, I'm about a half a mile from the studios.
Do you have? Did you check there? Do you have this thing called fuel?
Yeah, it's full.
Okay.
It's completely full.
Okay. Because it almost sounds like it's also starving for fuel.
It's completely full.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh my God, it cannot stall, because if it stalls, The clutch is a little sticky on this, and the rear wheel locks up, and you can't push it. And I'm like, oh my God, if it stalls, I'm 2 corners away from home. And don't forget, it's hauling 287 pounds too.
Trying to keep it running.
The 2X.
I'm like, Blitz, maybe it's clogged up. Maybe it'll just clear out here in a minute.
Somebody's passing me.
Can you imagine what this guy's like? What in the hell? I got a guy with a neon 300-pound man with a neon green Bubba Army shirt on, going 1 mile an hour on a choked down moped, Joe.
That guy just left the dolls.
He's probably got a stripper giving him Riz his right now.
Going to the hotel.
The struggle's real, kid.
Oh no. I'm gonna try to get back to the station.
So, Blitz, needless to say, this is how fast I went all the way to the station.
Oh, just like Anna.
Like this, look.
Come on. Come on.
Mine was making similar noise. Pretty much that noise.
Your car was making that type of noise, an open header on a moped noise?
Kind of.
No.
Shouldn't be out of gas. It says half tank Willie.
Oh.
And Blitz, my life is flashing before my eyes when I start getting bogged down like that. I'm like, oh no, please don't stall, please don't stall.
Push in the ditch and find it later.
I'm just gonna try to get it back to the station.
See, Blitz, like it kind of act like it's clearing out here a little bit.
Shake.
And so I try to I'm shaking the tank. Now, meanwhile, I'm also trying to, stay live on the air and hold a phone.
Right.
So I'm holding the phone. I got my hands full.
Man, I got the worst luck. Come on, buddy.
All right, so anyway, let's go. I'm going to go all the way.
First luck, fellas. I can't walk it. The clutch is stuck.
So, Blitz, I can't. I made a turn.
Nobody's up.
Like, please don't get me. I'm almost home.
Oh, man. Painful.
The thing about it is,
Even mine wasn't that bad.
yeah, I think
at this point, Blitz, I'm almost home. I'm almost to home base.
it's a foul plug.
Now, Blitz, I got to try to hold the phone, stay live on the air, don't let it stall, and hit the gate code. All of that.
All right, guys, I got a mess. I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I'll be back in a little bit.
Rudy Rivero, 1,500 stars.
That was my morning.
Nice.
Not to be confused with Anna had to get a ride from Blitz because her car's blown up as well.
Yes.
Yep, and I drove to work.
And you drove her in. Any Riz his?
Oh, lots.
Anna, were you just gobbling it down like a hungry otter? Knowing
2:30.
Oh, hold on. I'm deciding I'm going to drive. My bad, so sorry. But I'm going to go live on you. I'm going to go live on Facebook. Lummy.
Yeah, content.
Content is king. Jesus.
What's going on?
And so I'm going to have to go off.
Content.
What's...
All right, I need a nap.
Just like my car.
The show needs a nap. The show needs about a 6-minute and 20-second nap.
Yep.
We'll be back.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Today, I'm nervous. I'm like 4,000 over.
For oil?
Yeah.
I was doing so well too. I'm so good with my oil, and now it's gone.
I'm usually good, except my guy was out of town. So.
There's no one else that can.
No, there is, but I have like a little thing where you usually drop it off to him. Now all these stories.
I know your car's gonna get fucked today too.
What's wrong with your car, Lummy?
Oh, I just need an oil change fast. I'm nervous that
Hey,
I'm
you need
gonna...
the oil change.
What's
Bubba,
wrong?
do it.
I just need an oil change. I'm gonna get one today, otherwise my car's gonna blow up, and I'll be like everyone else here. Rudy Guerrero. 5, 6.
Hello to the people.
Rudy Rivero, 2,000 stars. Big buck, 1,000 stars. Rudy Rivero, 500 stars.
I can't check Facebook
Rudy Rivero, 500
until I play
stars.
this latest video.
We're getting the stars on Facebook. Brian Brookover, good morning. What's up, Lummy's Chip? Good morning, Dark Match Steve. Try to get that one today. Twitch isn't working right now. Connection issues. We are on Facebook and YouTube. Let's see. Connection issues, Daniel. That's not the one I need. I don't think we can play this today now. Good morning, Diablo Dane. Scooter, good morning. And yes, on Bubba Army Radio is up live. Videos,
You checked it?
and Twitch. Yeah, it's up. Donkey Teeth has been saying it's up. That's one way to listen. Let me chip $10 cash. Good morning, Lummy with the perm.
Love me with the good hair.
Dark match. I don't know if we could do yours today. Might be tomorrow. Good, Jason Ryback. One of us scared, but all good.
Love me with the good hair.
Cable dog.
I just want everyone to know that there's a possibility that I may be a prophet from God.
What?
I might actually be a prophet from God.
Sure, and Ben Whitmore.
I said a few weeks ago to Blitz, I was like, I have a feeling that Elton John may die soon.
727.
And that motherfucker almost died in a plane crash yesterday. His private jet suffers failure at 10,000 feet and forced to make emergency landing. I fucking knew that God is trying to take him out.
Is it made by Boeing?
No, I don't think so. It was a private jet.
I don't want to fly any Boeings anymore.
He looks
Good morning,
unwell.
John Lucas.
Granted,
Who is it?
Elton John.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck he's wearing, but he's Elton John. So
He's a Rocket Man.
Yeah, poor guy. Emergency landing in it. Huh? Oh. Where was it? Hans? I don't know where fucking Hans is.
Benny, what the hell?
Farnborough Airport. But I'm a prophet for God. Now, I thought he was going to get taken out by COVID. I didn't know it was going to be a fucking plane crash. But
You want any Brenda
I'm
Allen?
trying to take him out. And I don't appreciate it. Because Tiny Dancer is a fucking great ass song. Maybe one of my favorite songs ever.
What song?
Tiny Dancer.
Oh.
Hold me closer, Tiny Dancer.
We just got copyright. Rudy Rivero, 500 stars.
Does anyone really know the words? No. Let's see where this was. In England.
Diablo Dane, $5 Canadian.
Private airport, UK. Motherfucker almost died. And I'm like, oh my god, I almost killed him.
Rudy Rivero. No Twitch today, or no Twitch right now. Connection issues.
Take
Radio.
me back to farm.
The tune in, or want to watch the video, YouTube and Facebook at the Bubba Army.
Yeah, I just want people to know. No, he's not dead, but he almost died. No, everyone's saying that he's dead. He's not dead. No, I can't. Ken Curtis. Eat shit. Fuck face. No, he's not dead, but he almost died in a plane crash. They had an emergency.
He didn't almost fucking die, bitch. This plane fucking landed with no problems.
His private jet suffers failure at 10,000 feet and forced to make
fucking
emergency landing.
almost die.
Yes, he did.
Almost die is like it fucking landing like Dale Jr. did, fucking across the field and shit. That's almost dying. Not
well, he was shaken by the ordeal, I'll have you know.
Yeah, shaken by the fucking ordeal is different than almost dying.
It was being buffeted, which I don't even know what that means. It looks like it's buffet, but in verb form. And couldn't land.
Well, it landed with no problem.
Well, he was shaken severely.
Okay, shaken is way different than almost dying, bitch. Would you not agree?
Yep.
No! Part of his soul left his body.
God, you're dumb.
I'm not dumb.
Having connection
I'm
issues.
special. I'm unique.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Spot Show. When your moment for intimacy arrives, you don't want to blow it, so to speak. Be soft noodle Willie. When you can get it handled from the privacy of your own home, it's getting started is so simple. Just go to GetRoman.com
/Bubba.
Make sure you do the /Bubba and complete your online visit. Take care of your erectile dysfunction without ever having to leave your home. Complete an online visit today and connect with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional and simply take care of it. You don't have to go to a doctor's office. You don't have to go to your regular doctor and then a specialist and then fill out a bunch of forms and then go to the pharmacy and wait for your hard D Willies. No. If you qualify, they ship it right to you. Go to GetRoman.com
/Bubba.
And if you're prescribed, get $15 off your first month of erectile dysfunction treatment. It's pretty much that simple, kid. Again, it's straightforward, it's convenient, and it's discreet. Make sure you're ready to live and have the confidence and control. Make sure you're Roman ready. GetRoman.com
/Bubba.
The conversation that Anna and I were having off the air is exact. Like, Anna, usually you're not one of those hype bitches that like clickbait Willie. Like, usually you don't fall for it. But the story about Elton John's private jet.
It's because 2 weeks ago, maybe he was going to die. I'm like, I feel like he's close to death.
You said he almost.
Let's get confirmed.
You said he almost died.
Yeah, you said it like the plane crashed.
Now, Blitz.
God's trying to take him out.
Well, I can I ask a question first, Bubba?
Yes.
The chat room wants to know, did you change the jet's oil recently?
No. So, listen, his plane had hydraulic issues.
Oh, hydraulic oil.
It turned around. Blitz. They pulled up, wheels up. Mm-hmm. They got to 10,000, which is your first threshold for air traffic control. They always say, get to 10 and 10, which means you got 10 minutes to get to 10,000 feet.
Okay,
is what usually one of the plane called. November 140 Kilo Mike 10. Get to 10,010. Okay. Well, when you're on a Elton John, it looks like it was a Hawker or some kind of big private plane, and they got to 10,000, which is your first threshold, and they started having issues with the hydraulic deal, so they declared an emergency landing. They turned around and they landed. It's that simple.
But he was shaken by the ordeal.
But while you were telling the story during the hot mic, you're like, Elton John almost died.
Well,
he almost
did.
No, almost dying is. But would you agree? Remember when Dale Jr.'s plane came in and it, had a problem and it went into a field and went through a fence or two? That's kind of like almost dying.
Mm-hmm.
Not, okay, we have a system failure. We're declaring an emergency.
System failure isn't a big problem.
But they landed perfectly.
But the jet was being buffeted, whatever that means.
They landed perfectly.
But Bubba, the jet was being buffeted.
Yeah. And
I don't know what that is.
Anna's like, Elton John almost died.
Yeah. What plane does not get buffeted?
Yeah. So Anna,
is that buffet in verb form?
He didn't almost die. His plane had a failure. The two captains, or the captain and the co-captain, brilliantly got it around, kind of like Scully. Now listen, those are Sully. Now Blitz, those people you could say probably almost died.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, right? Sully comes in on the Hudson having to dodge bridges. That is near death. Really. Even though Sully had it, man, he asked it right in there, buddy. I don't even think it was really that big a deal, was it? Because Sully kicked so much ass on the deal.
I mean, it was a big deal, but right.
I mean, it was a big deal, but like they didn't pie face into the water, like Flight 959er out of Pennsylvania.
Right.
He landed it gently.
He just asked her right on in. And then they just opened up the door and jumped out on the wings.
Mm-hmm.
I'd almost want to do that, but so I could get the footage if I knew I was going to live on the deal.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
Hey, it's Bubba Dreams of being 2X. Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Now you got to change your name.
Hey, now
Bubba Dreams of being 1X.
I might have to go to XL.
Bubba Dreams of being XL.
There you go. On that plane, that was a Global Express.
Correct.
They didn't crash at all. They just had.
And they declared. Here's the deal. Their hydraulic system failed, so they probably, if I was to guess, knowing a little bit about aviation, and you probably knowing a lot, sir, is they didn't necessarily know that their landing gear was going to be locked in. So even though they had 3 green and they said it's locked in, they obviously had a hydraulic leak, and they were probably in fear of maybe the gear collapsing upon landing, and that's why they had all the fire trucks and stuff out there. And when they set it down,
it got to 40,000 feet.
The landing gear held, and it was no big deal.
Yeah, so he was going from England to New York, and obviously when you get an issue like that, you turn back. But the biggest deal was he had to do 2 go-arounds because they had 80-mile-an-hour winds. But it didn't crash. It didn't.
And I don't think the plane was out of. I don't think they had one shot at it. You said they had 2 go-arounds. So a lot of times when it's really an emergency, you get one approach. You know, because you don't have the power to. If you have a motor failure, you can shoot one approach. That's all you get.
Yeah, the windstock was completely horizontal because of the high winds. Speaking of that, did you ever watch that Boeing?
No, I'm going to by Monday. I'm going to watch it.
It's good.
Yeah, essentially, Boeing scammed working with the FAA regulator on site. They had a system called MCAS, which was driven by the angle of attack indicator. And what it would do is that if it felt the nose was coming up too much, it was tied to the horizontal stabilizer and back by a big jack screw. And Blitz and everyone else thought that you could actually turn it off, but they couldn't. And what would happen is when the aircraft indicated that the nose was up, it would force it down.
Right, because it only had one indicator.
So the indicator flew off.
The only time they didn't have a redundant system, so if one failed, it would start to do, and the system was set to come on 10 seconds on, 5 seconds off. And you heard the one guy, the best analysis was they were in the fight of their life, fighting for their life.
So they were probably, so it'd be 10 seconds on, 5 seconds off. So as it would nose down for 10, you'd have to probably try to yoke it up and gain as much altitude as you can before it yoked you back down, right?
Exactly, and it just continued 10 on, 5 off, 10 on, 5 off, and
I wonder how drastic they had to yoke it. I mean, I wonder what the pitch.
You couldn't. It just. I mean, you
said it was stall out.
It spun so fast. Yeah, that you couldn't fight it. I mean, you heard some pilots that when they had it, there was one guy that played football that was a pilot said it took everything out of him to keep up with it, and it was luckily for him he got he was able to land. But
a few pilots that happened to, they said that if they grabbed onto the trim, it wouldn't let it do that.
Okay, so the other
I would have sat Blitz. I would have sat on the trim.
No kidding.
or taken like some kind of instrument and jammed it in there or something.
But they refused to train them though too. They didn't want to train them. That's how it sold so much because you didn't have to do it.
Don't blow it for me, buddy. Don't spoiler alert it for me and Anna, bitch.
Jesus.
Hey, one last thing, Bubba. The your Crown Vic, they don't have a coil pack. They actually have.
No, they have 8. They have each individual one.
They have 8 individual coil packs. Yes, I've had a couple go wrong before.
Yeah, I've replaced a few on that car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's best just to replace all 8 of them so you're not searching.
Yeah, I think the last time I replaced 4 of them, so I probably got the other 4.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Blitz, I might have you bring your little code gimmick tomorrow.
Okay.
And because it even though it's not one of them up to date $1 zillion ones. I think if we plugged into my 04, it would tell me if it was a coil pack Willie.
Yeah, it'll still read codes.
Yeah, codes. Hello.
Hey, morning. This is Tom from Valrico. Valrico, Tom.
Yeah, I think you pissed me off last time talking crap about my dirt track. So unless you are super cool, I ain't got nothing for you.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean to.
All right. Well, is that it? You're just apologizing?
No, I'd like to do that, and then I like to.
Because it did come across as a real dick. Talking smack about my racetrack. My racetrack had a very successful Winter Nationals, the USAC race. Okay, Thursday night I kind of messed up on the track, but Friday, Saturday was great. So you better not say anything less than that, buddy. So what do you got for me? Quickly, I'm gonna.
And the track did look great. I watched all the recaps on YouTube.
All right. So what do you got for me, Valrico, Tom?
Hey, anyway, that issue with the MCAS on the 737, they've had that same problem with a stall warning system on a 141 military plane. I was in the Air Force 20 years. And
141's been retired a long time, too.
Well, yeah. But when I enlisted in 88, they were very active, and that's what I was working on.
All right, but Tom, don't get all huffy about it. Blitz came out with some good facts, and you got a huffy on the deal. Chill out, buddy.
Well, anyway, so they had the same system where it was called the yoke pusher. And as soon as they would come down for landing...
We're trying to get Anna talked into, but she just quite won't do it.
Yeah.
Anna, will you push my yoke, you dirty bitch? Oh, so sorry.
No, thank you.
Probably blew up Gus, you Gus blower upper. All right, Tom from Valrico, Aviation Jones, appreciate the insight. What? So this morning, Lummy, there's part 2 of my video. So, by the way, both of these videos are on Facebook for your pleasure and for your leisure, so go watch them if you like. Facebook.com / at the Bubba Army, the Bubba Army. And today I got to work way early. I had to go to the bank and make a bank deposit. And then my moped broke. And part 1 is me getting my moped back to the studios. Well, I'm like, I still got to go to the Clem Gym, so I'm going to drive the Crown Vic. And you know, Blitz, anytime you drive the Crown Vic, even though it's got maybe a blown-up coil pack, you can still lay a nice one-wheel burnout.
Absolutely.
That thing lays a nice patch. That 4.6 police interceptor full-blown cop car is badass.
You know, I thought I saw a one-wheel peel out front this morning.
Lummy, actually, maybe during the light hours you can go out and do a little
video
for Anna's Instagram because I laid one down.
I saw it when I pulled up. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, that's how white trash marks its territory in front of its business. In fact, Blitz, I'm going to try to just make the whole front part of our street burnout marks.
Okay, that's cool.
Looks like NHRA. Like an NHRA. It looks like the Gator Nationals right in front of Nassau Street.
Sure.
And so I'm like, okay, I got to go to the Clem Gym. Part 2 of my Facebook journey live. Might as well be me jumping in my Crown Vic. Well, then once you get in the Crown Vic, I saw a fire truck. I decided to follow him. And then I decided to do a little drifting.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all here. Wait. Okay. Look at that basketball goal. That's
so beautiful.
That's industrial.
It is.
With the red marker on it so planes don't hit it.
Blitz's throwdown burner BMW.
Blitz's burner beamer.
Mm-hmm. And I'm in the Crown Vic.
My mopeds are in the back, blowed up. Now I'm on my Crown Vic. From one piece of shiz to another.
So let's get this thing started.
All the lights.
No, listen, there won't be a light. Stay on there, baby.
Oh.
Watch this. That's right.
Oh, I got
Look at that.
seatbelt on.
Nice.
Hold on.
I put my seatbelt on. So you're just going to look at pure darkness here.
Full-blown cop car right here, buddy.
Mike Canal, 1,200 stars.
Let me look at that. Look at that front hood paint job. That is about as... That's custom. Blitz, that's custom right there.
That's super custom.
I need to take that to a car show.
Yeah, cars and coffee.
Blitz, can you imagine if I showed up with cars and coffee?
And ask if you could park up front.
Oh, hey, can I park by the Bugattis?
That'd be hilarious.
That would be, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm out there, you know how they're always detailing it? I'm out there doing the wheels.
Right.
You know.
Determined to get this workout in.
And then, Lummy, as soon as you pull out and she's got a little temperature in the motor, what do you got to do?
Yeah, you got to burn out.
You got to mark your territory as white trash.
I don't even know how you do a burnout.
Well, you put your foot on the brake, and then you and then you get the gas, and then you kind of feather the brake.
So the
do you use both feet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
both feet.
Well, you can do a burnout if you got a real powerful car.
Just smash
and a clutch.
Yeah.
You can do a burnout, or you can just smash the gas if you got a real. But like most of the time, you got to put a little brake into it.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to put brake into it on it if you want to stay there for a while and really create a nice poof of smoke.
Mm.
Yeah. You want to create a nice poof.
Smiz. Look at that gate. Blitz fixed it.
I'll also do some burnouts too, don't you think? This early in the morning.
I mean, there's nobody to complain. Blitz, wouldn't you agree, though, if we were to do burnouts, we should do them at night? That way we're not disrupting our neighbors?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Hope
nobody
that AAA guy's out there and tries to get you.
Yeah.
I said no burnouts in front of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, it's right in front of the AAA building.
I know.
I said no dumping, no parking, no standing, no stopping, and no burnouts, goddammit, in front of the AAA building.
This early in the morning, you might as well do some Bernies. Don't you think?
Bernie.
You think we should do some Bernies early in the morning?
Yeah. Here we go. This is how white trash does it, Anna. This is how white trash
I'm learning
marks our
more
territory.
and more every day.
Here we go. I'm still laying too, Blitz. I'm still laying.
Whew, how about that? Full-blown cop car, cousins.
Are you WAP now, Anna?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, super WAP.
I mean, that's about as cool as it gets, buddy. I'm just telling you that.
And that
right
left
now.
a mark?
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it this morning.
Oh, that left one hell of a mark. Wait till you go see it.
Yeah.
Does it fade away, or is it there forever?
Oh, it stays there for at least 2 or 3 hurricane seasons.
Oh.
It's a nice one too, buddy. Blitz, that's getting into second. I'm in second gear there.
Whew, how about that? Full-blown.
Whoa. So hold on. I see a fire truck. I'm like,
this thing's quick. 4.6 dual overhead. I think dual overhead valve. Here comes a cop. Oh no, he's going into there.
It's a fire truck.
We can see what's going on down there. Stand by. Can somebody tell me what time it is, so I know I'm not late to the gym? Somebody tell me what.
Like I have any time constraint. Like
you don't have a clock in the car?
It's 2:40. Yeah, but it's not right.
Yes.
Battery's been disconnected 4 or 5 times.
Oh, we're chasing ambulances. One of you 43 people tell me.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to find where this, where the.
Maybe we're gonna get in this. Guys, they were asleep.
Oh, here we go.
Where's that? Maybe we're gonna get in this. Oh, there it is. Right
Over by
here.
the Fanatics building.
Yeah.
Big buck, 1,000 stars.
I think Grandma might have choked on a chicken bone at the Hyatt houses, which were the host hotel for BARP.
What time is it? 2. I missed it. 1:45. So it's 2:40.
I should have done a burnout right there by the fire truck.
Should have.
I should
my
have.
time. Here to
And these fire truck guys, they don't care about getting out of the road. They think the road's theirs.
Poor guys, they were sleeping.
Look, hey buddy, I'm coming by here.
Yeah, we got emergencies
They
too.
don't care about getting out of my way, do they?
Bubba's got to get to the gym. Move.
Look at these guys. Grandma choked on a chicken bone.
They were all geared up though.
I know.
Something going on here. This is a Hyatt house. That's where the BARP party was.
All right. So
Blitz, because you can't afford to go, you fucking.
Oh dear God.
Hold on. Potty.
Usually I'd pull in here to go in there, but I'm gonna do a birdie down this road. The barf party. What are you being a dick for? Is because you dick bitch.
Some guy called it the barf party on chat, so I let
jerk.
Yeah, I jerked him out.
What?
Jerked him out.
We got temperature in the motor. Oh yeah, she's damn near normal.
Damn near.
I think there's
normal.
a coil pack going out of this thing because it hesitates like it's hesitating.
And then let somebody go to this parking lot over here and do some burnouts. And there's like a
hold
Johnny
on.
Mall cop over here. What?
It hesitates because why?
It's got a coil pack issue.
Because it's hesitating.
Yeah, it hesitates. It stutters a little bit. Like
there's a cop over
it's
there.
buffeting.
It's buffeting.
There's Johnny security.
So let me wait till you see this Starsky and Hutch, Dukes of Hazzard, General Lee drifting exhibition right in the middle of the intersection.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you do at 245 White Trash Willie when you have a bunch of time on your hands in a car.
I'm a Crown Vic.
Right over there.
In a car that has this type of performance.
I don't care. Let me make a Yui here. Watch this. I'm going to make a Yui.
Now, mind you, I have to do all this while holding the camera, too. One-handed.
Right in this intersection. Check this out. I'm going to drift this bitch.
One-handed, Blitz. Blitz, one-handed, too.
Badass.
I love it. One-hand. Red light, one-handed.
I'm going to make a Yui right in this intersection. Check this out.
Not everybody has these type of skills, double foot, Willie.
This bitch.
Counter steer like I'm a goddamn USAC driver.
Whoops.
Now I Don Garlits it down the strip here. Here we go. Like I'm in heavy pursuit, Lummy. Mm-hmm. Bad boys. What you gonna do? I mean, we should go out and be community cops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like George Zimmerman.
Woo! Can we put the whale
Slower down for the
on
hairpin Willie.
Hairpin Willie.
Hairpin Willie.
That was a badass donut, don't you think?
Yeah.
I want a glaze.
Big Country 298,
Yes.
1999.
Oh.
All right, so I get
Always have to take off your shoes.
I get in the gym.
Adductors and adduct shrugs.
Little
booty.
Oh, hold on here.
Again, I built this in 08. Favre, Larry Bird, Tony's old car.
The
Tyler,
20, not even the 14.
Tony's new Next Gen 2 or whatever car. Tony's Australian sprint car. Webber Army. Oh, look at
Hootie!
that. Hootie and Tony. Tony and Tyler. Hootie.
Ray Nitschke, James Lofton, and Sweetness.
Ray Nitschke, James Lofton, Walter Payton. Some of my favorite players. Then Robin Yount.
Love me. Who has Robin Yount on their wall?
Nobody.
There's not a man in the world other than Robin Yount that has Robin Yount on his gym wall.
Yeah.
Hot Rob. And AJ Hawk. Let me look. Yount.
Oh, that's bad.
Brewers, Fighting Irish, AJ Hawk, Gators for Hatley, Bucks, Rays,
Brett Favre.
So
all right, so I just
and
just a little, tour of the gym. That was my morning.
Damn,
that was a fun morning.
Got a lot done.
I'm worn out. How'd you like that intersection?
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Today, I'm nervous.
Hold on, what's that?
I'm like 4,000.
you're playing a video
For oil?
Yeah.
I was doing so well too. I'm so good with my oil, and now it's gone.
Oh,
What's that?
It's either YouTube or Facebook.
But that's how far behind they are?
Yours.
Two breaks?
Well, you probably hit.
And now it's gone.
I may say some things.
I don't understand what's going on right now.
Help him.
Let's take a nap.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Yeah, AJ Hawk, badass.
What is going on? This whole place is just
Peterborough Pete.
crumbling.
It was from 2008.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
All right, there's that. So I think we're back.
This whole place is...
Really big snakes. That's no good. Winky Big Country 2988 with your $19.99. If they don't resign Adams. Yeah, it Donald
Are
Trump.
you going to stop
Arnold did Steve in his book. Betrayed me. Dawn, no, it wasn't Bubba. It's all Anna's fault.
What?
She gassed it up too much.
Honey, you should never have driven your car.
I know.
For real.
Didn't that lady have her own car? She couldn't see you?
Well, she's, packing up and stuff. I didn't want to bother her. I just wanted to stop by. Yeah, it was bad.
Which is having connection issues. Jacko Jenks. YouTube, Facebook, and Pub Army Radio. Decent Ryback. Needs big buck under 1,000 stars. $1,000. Winning bald balls for Anna.
Bald balls?
Bald balls.
Bald balls?
Yep. Oh, they totally got in her car. Good morning, J Gator 4. Good morning, Gary Reed. Did you see Tom Hanks died?
No.
People keep saying that.
I know I also saw people saying John Travolta died. And yeah, I looked it up. And guess what? Not dead.
Yeah.
They're just fucking with me.
Good morning, Mike. Big Mike and his Lummy. Good morning, Gary Reed. Jay Bowler. Try H.C. Liger. Morning, just in. Thumbs yet? Exactly, Jay Bowler. Oh. Just killing everyone today. We're at Terrible Time 01.
Good morning, everybody.
What's up, Organic Steve? Oh. Coach Cooter. Good morning. Connection. What's up, Matthew?
Is the queen dead?
I don't know. We should ask Anna. Anna, is the queen dead?
I don't think so.
Check out the queen. Supposedly a bunch of rumors, there's a lot of fucking chatter. Queen dead chatter.
She ain't dead. That bitch is alive as fuck.
Anna already killed Tom Hanks today.
What the hell?
And John Travolta. Good morning, Keith. No connection issues.
No, she just has COVID. Old bitch just got COVID.
I guess there's a lot of fake news she died.
What, Lum?
There's a lot of fake news that she died, but they're saying it's all fake.
I'm fucking sore. I am fucking sore.
He's sore.
Horny beak. Oh, wow.
Bell Rental Studios. It's the Bubba the Love Spot Show. We got a bunch of mechanical capers happening here at the BRN. Cream machines blown. Smart cars blown tire. Crown Vic's got a coil pack Willie. Hesitation Jones. Anna has an oil leak. Blitz, what's wrong with your BMW? A couple things.
But nothing's wrong with it.
You can get up right now. How's that pizza you're eating, or whatever the hell you're eating?
That's a piece of burger.
You know we have a no eating policy. No eating, no eating, no eating. Anna, when you get done using my truck, how long do you think you're going to need my truck? Couple days?
I have no idea. Hopefully not long. But I really appreciate it.
As soon as I get it back, I'm taking it to Brandon Collision, which is the collision center for who, Lummy?
That is Brandon Ford, the #1 Ford dealership in the world. Sorry, I'm watching 3 screens and everything's on super delay. Sorry, I was refreshing.
Your life is on super delay.
It is. Brandon Ford, the #1 Ford dealership in the world.
And what's the collision center called?
Brandon Collision.
Do you know who runs it? Spanky Rudiman.
Spanky Rudiman.
The Queen's not dead.
No.
I got
Neither is Elton John.
Or Tom Hanks or John Travolta.
Yeah, Anna's like very, very gossipy today. She's not dead, Anna.
I know she's not dead. The bitch just has COVID.
Anna, thank you very much for being very responsible and already having my Bubba 199 discs done.
Oh, of course. And thanks to Blitz for helping me because I'm computer stupid.
1 and 2, volumes 1 and 2. Now, did you check them in?
Yes.
The CD machines?
Of course I did.
Of course you did. God.
Champion.
It's just, it's follow through stuff like that as to why you're able to retain your job.
Woo!
And you're sleeping with Blitz nowadays, which doesn't hurt.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Right. Well, you said by my birthday, potentially.
Yes, which is 2 months from today, I believe.
Kicked out wide for my B-Day.
Kicked out wide for your B-Day.
There you go. Man, I can't believe you might kick it out wide this year.
I know. God willing.
I mean, like early birthday presents are cool too, right?
Oral. I mean, you know, you got to you just don't go right to
I got a birthday coming.
You don't go right to intercourse.
Oh, yeah. Bliss has a birthday coming.
Tom Bean's birthday, the 26th.
Yep.
Nancy Pelosi.
Yep.
So, I mean, like, you just don't go right into intercourse on it.
No.
Like, it's like, you know, it's a gradual step.
Usually it's like kissing, and then I think they call it heavy petting,
well, I think you
which
guys
is a disgusting term.
But you guys are at the kissing stage now.
Yes,
right?
we're at the kissing.
Are you going to get, I mean, is it heavy petting, you know, maybe this weekend? Do you guys have plans this weekend?
Grand Prix.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hello.
With you.
Hey, guys, Florida Stanley.
Hey, Florida Stanley. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, are you guys having problems with Twitch?
Yeah, lots. We got thrown off.
Okay.
No, we didn't.
All right, because
Anna had 2 tied of yoga pants and showed her kiss tiz yesterday, and we got
so
a 3 days of spiz.
I thought I heard Lummy because I was listening to you on BAR, and I thought I heard Lummy saying good morning to Twitch users. And I was like, wait a minute, I can't even show that you guys are live.
Yeah, we got thrown off.
Okay.
Anna's
do you know how long?
Well, we think maybe we should be back up tomorrow. They're saying. They're saying camel toe violations are usually a half to a full day.
Especially mine.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to try to do the after show there or stay here?
No, I want to stay right here. It feels good.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Feels good.
Yeah, in fact, I'm thinking, Blitz, we could do one or two things. We could just say goodbye to cut off the terrestrial affiliates.
Okay.
And just keep YouTube and Facebook are rolling. Or we make it 2 separate shows. I'm thinking we probably sign off and then say the after shows in 15 minutes and fire it up individually.
Yeah,
that gives you some better podcasting parameters and things like that. Yeah. Right. So that's what we'll do.
Okay.
Lovely.
And we'll say, hey, listen, we're getting on YouTube and Facebook. We're getting ready to say goodbye, but we'll be back in 15, and we can use words like adult, like we can say F.
Cool.
And C and R. Well, we can't say R.
Yeah, I can't say R.
Well, you can say R, like if I was talking about your rectum.
Yeah, but you just said R here. Like, you don't get special R privileges elsewhere.
There's no R's, no matter where you are.
Got it.
No N's, no R's, no
F's.
F's.
The other F.
There's one F, and there's one F that used to be. Here's the F word. One F word used to be you could never say it.
No.
Now, and the other F word, you could say it. Because you'd be like, hey, you stupid F.
Yeah.
Could be an F.
Yeah.
You F. Like almost a term of almost a tear of endearment. Be like, man, what's up, you?
Endearment.
What's up, you? What's up, you F? F. Man, you're such an
You're
F.
acting like an R.
Man, you're such
F.
you're an R'd out F. You're an R'd out F, bitch.
Oh, that's so great when you combine those together.
And I could have said that on 98 Rock days, Bone days.
You are F.
And now I can on certain places uncensored, I can say the F-U-C. I can say that, but I can't say the FOP-A double GOP-O. Double top.
Right.
It. Cannot say that.
No.
Or the Roppy top A Rop Dop E Rop
No, you
Dop
can't do
Dopper.
that.
You Roppy top A Rop Dopper? Jesus, God, quit being a Roppy top Rop Dopper.
Exactly.
Pew pew. So the after show will be on Facebook and YouTube, although a shortened and abbreviated one today, because I have to go to the doctor and Blitz has to go to fix diagnose potentially what her issue is.
Is it just a checkup? Are you okay, Bubba?
Oh, yeah. I just got to go do my
prostate
3-month.
Oh.
You got to go to the doctor when you're on the stuff that I am. You got to go to the doctor every 3 months and just check in with them, and they take your blood pressure.
What kind of doctor? Can you tell us that?
It's a shaman.
It's a shaman. I go to my shaman. They put ashes on my forehead and a red ruby.
Oh, wow.
Red ruby on the deal.
Hmm.
And then they check my prostate with the Latin Whopper. God, how could a man accommodate that?
When were you seeing these?
Yeah, what did you look at?
Remember when the actual Latin Whopper had Janessa's picture on it.
That's why we originally looked it up.
That's what I saw of it. I've not seen a Latin Whopper in real life, but I have seen the pictures that advertise a Latin Whopper with Janessa's picture on it.
What's the diameter of said Whopper?
I think it's like 8 inches.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
It can't be 8 inches in diameter.
Oh, and no, not in diameter.
I just Googled Latin Whopper. This is like...
Hold on.
I want to laugh.
I won't broadcast it, but you can put it on your screen.
All right, do not broadcast, okay?
This is the first thing that came up.
That's what I was talking about yesterday.
Oh, my God, and it has a handle, and it's got a... Now, which girl...
See, it's a Chinese finger trap, but with ding-dongs.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what you're introducing to Blitz.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
There you go, Blitz. Congratulations.
Latin American Whopper Extreme Vibrating Bend Double Dong Dildo.
That was the first thing that came up on Google.
Wow, let me take this off. That's going to get me in trouble. Wow. Well, that's not the Latin Whopper, I think, that Ashley administers to one Warren G.
No.
Yeah.
Did she bolt it on?
Oh.
Let me.
I know what you're talking about. I was trying to not
Please
say
be
something.
honest.
No, like
first of all, I was trying not to say a certain word, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well,
like
what certain
the
word?
The leather straps. I was not trying to get too crazy.
She's got a strap on.
Yeah, it goes through the leather hole.
And it does it got like a harness kind of deal?
Yeah.
So like, there's ones that you can use by hand, like this one. And then there's one that you can hook up to a harness deal, wear like you wear like a pair of underwears.
Yeah.
You might want to resend me that link, Lindsay. Because you got the underwears kind?
Yeah, with the straps.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Oh, okay, Blitz. Again, you can't broadcast this.
Correct.
Okay, here we go. Correct. Is that what we're dealing with here, Lummy? Lummy, and you know
something
what?
Similar to that. I
Please
don't
be
know.
honest.
Is that a remote control?
Yeah, like what's the remote control? It's like a
It's remote start.
Oh, by the way, Anna, they offer it in 2 different deals. They offer it in 6.5 inches and 8 inches.
Oh,
okay.
The 6.5 inches is $29.88, and the additional 1.5 inches is going to cost you about $38.35, an extra $1.
Can you apply any coupons or anything?
I mean, I'm sure if you had one.
Oh, what else might we
Anna,
be interested in buying?
Anna, you know what you need?
Yeah, what do I need? The one on the far right?
You need, no, well, yeah, but I was saying with the one on the far left that you can suction cup against like
the fridge?
The sliding glass door.
Oh.
And back that ass up on it.
For all the neighbors to see.
Well,
what about like in a shower where you have more privacy?
Yeah.
I'll leave it for Reagan though.
Just leave it there on the wall?
Yeah, just to freak her out.
Like, is she about the same height as you?
She's about 3 inches taller.
All right, so you could like position it, like do it to like size it up on your body, then move it up 3
for her.
Yeah,
you guys can just share.
Oh, that's great.
If you suction cup that on the shower, would she back up on it? You think?
I think it would probably like freak her out. Maybe.
What if you left a little note like you do me, and like here, Papa?
Oh, like a little post-it note.
Yeah, be like here, roommate. Got
left you a surprise in the shower.
Yeah, left you something. So don't be afraid to back up on it.
Okay.
And get that ass now.
I have plenty of Post-its, so we could do that.
Now, Anna, out of all of these,
yeah,
if you had to choose one,
right? I don't know. It's hard to choose.
Well, I see. That's the answer we're not looking for.
Oh, okay.
Out of all of these,
yeah,
if you were gonna be stranded on the island for the rest of your life and you needed to, pick one dildo to get you through.
Are these all like the same size in terms of width?
I don't know. Like
girth?
one says it's 9, one says it's 10.
Well, I'm really looking at girth because that's really where things can go wrong for me.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think this one would be good for you. This one looks really rugged.
I was looking at that one as well.
Yeah. That's probably what Blitz's looks like.
But I need to know, like, the diameter of each of these, because one of them might be like a warm-up set, and then another one might be like more of a working set.
Now, Blitz, out of all of these, which one, can I tell you which one I think looks like your penis?
Sure.
This one.
I was going to say that too, Bubba, the fourth one.
I got to be honest, so I can barely see him on my screen.
Some technicality, bunch of nonsense, whatever.
I mean,
you can see him.
I can put him live and then look if you'd like.
No, Blitz, you can't put him live. We'll get canceled immediately.
So my preview is a little tiny little screen, so I can't see anything.
All right, let me see if I can make it bigger. So there you go. Can you see that one?
Yeah.
That looks good.
Sure.
That's what.
It looks like it's on sale as well.
Me and Lummy think that out of these, that's probably what yours looks like.
I think yours probably looks like the fourth one, Bubba, or fifth one.
No, Lummy, stop.
I felt it on my shoulder.
One.
Can you click on it?
The beer can.
No, this would be like probably what Pitbull's your next door neighbor looks like.
Oh dear God!
Oh my God!
I've never really seen it where the long part is bigger than the top part.
It looks like it's a bullfrog and it's puffing out. It's puffing out its deal.
Whoa! Why is she pulling on it? You're not supposed to do that. I don't think.
Let me. If you were to Google maybe 6.5-inch dildo, that's what mine would be. Here, let me see, 6.5-inch dildo. Let me see here.
Oh, look at the double one.
I like the green one.
I would say that my ween. God, my son works here too. I would say
that you get 2 for 1 special.
I'm not going to even tell you which one my ween looks like because
nobody. That second,
whoa! What's that?
Second row, second
double
one.
D.
That's exactly what it is. It's 2 D's on top of each other, and one goes to A and one goes to B, separated by the top AI knob topper.
Don Hamdor, 5,000 stars.
That seems to be intimidating.
Sir. Would you go for that?
Probably not.
That actually looks like mine.
Which one, the top or the bottom?
No, both.
No, you can't have both. They're both different. They're both very different.
But that's what I have. I have 2.
Shut up. You're not even being funny. You're stupid. I know how we talked about this. We need to get off this subject immediately.
It's because you're a big doctor's appointment today.
That's scary. I don't know how people like that.
I have a doctor's appointment. It has nothing to do with checking my penis or my anus.
Nice.
It just has with me getting my sleeping pills. You got to go every 90 days and they have to check you out, make sure you're okay. So today's after show will be short. Blitz has to go save on his car or diagnose.
Yeah.
And I have to go to Palm Harbor to my doctor. And then Blitz, tomorrow we're going to get our credentials, right?
Yes.
Anna, are you going?
Tomorrow's Thursday?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go on Friday. It would just be way easier for me.
Hopefully, Blitz, you go there and you can diagnose it and she doesn't have to have my truck that long.
Right.
Because if you have to have my truck that long, I may have to put you in.
Me?
Put you in the Crown Vic.
Okay. I hope I don't have long either, but I really, really do appreciate it because I just have so much going on this week with my tests and everything.
Well, I mean, all you got all you got is your test on Saturday. That's all you really got.
No,
Are
but
you
I have
already-
class today. I have a private lesson tomorrow, and then I have the test Saturday morning.
Is this for your second stripe?
Yes.
Now, what does that mean?
Really nothing at all, but it's just kind of like well, once I get my second stripe, then I can start taking the no-gi class.
What's
So-
the no gi? I mean, you take your gi off.
You
And
take your gi off, and then they kind of just show you different grips, obviously, because when you have a gi, you
So hold
grab
on.
like a lapel.
So a gi is kind of like training wheels?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Some people compete in a gi, some people don't. But
But don't they sometimes use the gi to strangle you?
Absolutely.
Like
yes.
they'll use your own gi against you?
Yeah, absolutely. But I think that if you're trying to do like more UFC stuff, obviously you're
But
not
it's like
gonna wear a gi.
using a gi against you is like when you used to get your younger brother down and take his fist to make him hit himself and say,
course.
"Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!"
It
Like
is
that kind
really demoralizing when someone uses your own arm to like choke you or your own collar to choke you.
Yeah.
You're just like, God damn it.
Lummy, you okay, buddy?
Yes.
Where do we stand on the goat shanty, my friend?
This weekend.
Tell Big Red I'm going to pay him back as soon as I can learn how to sign into SunTrust, who merged with Truist, and now all online banking is reset.
Of course.
So like when you have online banking, you usually have like it on a computer and it's in your password and everything's all stored up and it's kind of autofill, Willie, and you got all your checks and all the places that you pay on a monthly basis already saved, and you got all this. SunTrust decides to merge with Truist, and now everything, all my online banking's I have to reset it up.
That's always fun.
Yeah, I did the same thing over the weekend. When I was on the way to your track, my account went to negative $11 because.
You're playing overdraft roulette?
Well, no, a Nigerian some online place took all my money out and left me with negative 11.
Hold on. A Nigerian online place took all my money, and now I'm left with nothing. That almost sounds like a country song.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I talked to the Bank of America people, they said it was a scam from Nigeria that probably hacked the account.
Did they give you your money back?
Yeah, it took a couple of days.
And waive the fees, and now you're not minus 11, you're plus 14?
Yeah, thank God. But it was kind of freaky when you go
Dawn,
in there.
my girl Dawn.
Yeah.
Facebook Willie, 5,000. Is that stars?
Yeah.
5,000 stars.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you.
Today, we think maybe Anna's too tight of yoga pants that showed just an absolute smidgen of kiz-tiz yesterday may have gotten us banned.
So sorry.
From Twitch. So we're trying to. Blitz has put in a dispute form.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we'll get that cleared up, and we're back on Twitch. And if we're not back on Twitch, then we'll be over here. We're always on your regular radio. We're always on TuneIn. We're always on BubbaArmyRadio.com, and we're always going to be
with you in your hearts.
And yeah, exactly. And then if we're not Twitchable, then we'll be Facebook and YouTubeable.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Jeffrey Epstein's pimp hung himself alone in a Paris jail.
Sure did, allegedly.
The Ghislaine Maxwell family is shocked and scared for her as a man who procured 1,000 women for the financier dies after the Andrew deal. So this guy is in Paris?
Yes.
And so the Prince Andrew gets his deal, his settlement done. I think it's closed. I don't know that they're going after him criminally. I don't think they are. Since the civil deal settled, she's probably not going to cooperate now. But it's probably part of the settlement is that you won't cooperate with police or you'll drop it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times,
Really?
Yeah. No, a lot of times civil deals get settled because there's a pending criminal deal that's about what they're suing you civilly for, and you settle so that person will not
Let me ask you this. This is probably like
cooperate any longer with the investigation.
This is probably a dumb question, but like you can drop anything. So like if someone gets murdered and their family
not criminal.
No, you can't drop anything criminally, but
right, but
you
didn't rape a bunch of people.
But
allegedly?
hold on, but you can not cooperate with the state or the country or whoever may go after you, but if they don't have the one witness that they need,
I see.
then their case is blown apart.
But the case still happened. The trial still happens.
So technically, they could drop the case.
Well, yeah. What I'm saying is,
could drop it.
What I'm saying is, a lot of times after a big settlement, when the prosecutors then go to the person who just got the big chunk of money and says, hey, don't forget, we got this big trial coming up and we need you to go on the stand. I kind of have changed my mind on wanting to testify. What do you mean? Well, I just forgot what happened. I forgot what happened. I don't recall.
I feel like that's you like owe it to society to try to.
You know what you owe to society? That $10 million check you just put in your goddamn bank account.
Yeah.
Apparently she put it in her foundation, but God only knows.
Well, wherever you put it.
Her foundation is her bank account.
That makes people go away.
Yeah.
And so, what, Jesidine Maxwell thinks they're going to get her next?
Well, they think that her
They're
family's
not gonna
worried
get
that
her.
she's going to die. I don't know. I think it's too obvious if they kill her right now.
No, they can't kill her right now.
No, but everyone's hanging themselves.
So this is all. Prince Andrew settles his deal. Probably not going to be a criminal.
Less than a week later, this guy hangs himself in a prison.
And it looks like everybody's hanging themselves.
Yep.
Yeah, they said they're there's
Is that
people.
the perfect way to kill somebody? Is hanging?
Well, you can't.
Well, in a jail cell and all. Apparently, there were no cameras to record his final hours, of course. So.
Well, they're saying since Hillary may be running again, that they're going to try to clean up some mess. That's what conspiracy people are saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Hillary running again?
I don't know.
I think Hillary gets the Democratic nomination.
I don't know. After all the things that are going on right now about the hacking and
Yeah, but no one's really reporting on that.
Nobody really
it's
cares.
getting
I
swept
saw
under.
it blown
Whoa.
up, but
Yeah, but
in my I'm looking on Drudge. So.
now there's a war, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah, she was Bosnia last time, so Ukraine is great.
Yeah, listen, I'm so Ukrained out. I can't take it much longer.
Really? It's just the fun has just begun, Bubs.
I know, but like it's like okay, but what are we really gonna do about it? What
sanctions, and we're sending I think 8,000 more troops.
What's a sanction?
Like economic sanctions, like punishments.
Be like we're not gonna buy we're not gonna buy in your potatoes anymore.
Right, exactly.
We're not gonna buy in your vodka anymore.
Well, we can't do business with some of the oligarchs, the cronies under Putin, and some banks. So they're losing money, but apparently they don't care.
Well, we're not going to send our microchips there, so they'll start buying it from China. Eric Moment, $9.99.
And China has their back. What's his name? Pijan Zhang?
Parliament gave President Putin permission to use military force. Joining us tonight, it is clear that Russia's war with...
Man, they really put a lot of makeup on her today. Look at it. They got her clowned
I
out.
like her beige outfit.
Tears of a clown.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. Tonight, it is clear that Russia's war with Ukraine...
It is clear you got a new makeup girl.
They've been listening to you, Bubba.
...has started. President Biden specifically...
Joe, we got a war... There's a war going on in Ukraine. Russia's taking over Ukraine. Really? Yep.
What kind of crane?
A yellow one. Big yellow crane, Joe. Did you poop your pants yet this morning?
Twice. Did I not?
Calling Russia's military moves an invasion, and as promised, the president and our European allies leveled tough new...
Do you think Joe Biden might go down as the worst president next to Gerald Ford?
Obama's
or
pretty
Jimmy
close.
Carter, you mean?
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter.
I think the three worst presidents in our lifetime would be, in this order, Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford, and Joe Biden.
Yeah, and if you thought that gas prices were bad now, they're going to get a lot worse.
New economic sanctions against Russia's
Trading at
financial
$100 a
institutions and
barrel.
oligarchs.
Man, I want to if I sent Nora or Donald like one of those Colgate teeth whitening deals, you think she'd use them? I used mine today. Look, so fresh and so clean.
Florida Stanley, $20
Putin's
cash.
inner circle.
Who? What? How?
Florida Stanley, $20 cash.
The president also warning Vladimir Putin.
Exactly.
You kids get off my goddamn lawn. Let me tell you something. He looks like Fire Marshal Bill, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Got no top teeth.
That if he continues his...
There they are. Found them.
I'd like to have my boy Ronnie D up there. How smooth would he look?
Oh, my God.
Ronnie
so
D,
good.
Ronnie D.
aggression, there's even more punishment that can be inflicted. Not with soldiers, but with more sanctions.
He looks like what?
The Grinch.
In a ceremony.
He does look like the Grinch.
Kind of has like a Arby's neck.
He's got a lot going
You know
on
what I
there. Look at
mean?
that.
Yeah, like a curly fry.
You need some Botox, Joe. My Lord, you need to skin graft a new forehead.
Not with soldiers, but with more sanctions. In a ceremonial move today, the Russian Duma, that's the nation's parliament, gave President Putin permission to use military force outside the country.
Now, let me ask you a question.
I feel like the Duma has no power.
What are they mad at Ukraine for? Is it not necessarily anything that they've done? They just want the land so they can take over?
Well, they declared there were 2 regions in the east of on eastern Ukraine that they said were breakaway regions, and they're recognizing their independence.
And they said that Ukraine was giving them problems, so they're going in as a peace.
To protect them because they're Moscow-backed.
There's 2 regions that don't like Ukraine, and so they're saying, "Hey, Russia, will you come in and defend us against the Ukrainians because we don't like Ukraine, we like you."
Right, that's how they're spinning it.
Being like these 2 little regions are like little sluts.
Yeah.
They kind of like Ukraine, but Russia's a little sexier and a little more well hung and drives a nicer car.
Yep.
So they're trying to play both between them, see which deal is better.
Exactly.
Just as these new
little gold digging regions.
Satellite images just in show that troop deployments are now within 12 miles.
I mean, that just looks like, I don't know, 100 trucks hanging out or something.
From Ukraine's border.
Well, it's
today's action sent
190,000
markets
troops.
into a free fall with all 3 major.
Oh, yeah. What's the crypto at? Are we done? Are we headed to the bridge yet?
I don't think it's good.
It went up a little bit.
Yeah, Ethereum's at like 2,800, I think, or 2,700.
Blitz said not good?
No, it went up a little bit.
Yeah, it bounced back.
Like overnight.
Let me see where I'm at right here. I'm at Robin Hood Willie.
That's right.
Bitcoin's at about 39.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm still, but Blitz, for the year, I'm only down that much for the year? No, that can't be right. Oh, it must have made a hell of a rebound.
It did.
I'm down 4% for the year, though. Down 32% for 3 months. I'm up 8% for the month. Down 12% for the week. And I'm up 3% for the day.
Nice. Oh, I'm up 3% for the day, too.
Index is falling more than 1% and sending the S&P into correction territory.
Correction. That's where I send some girls I date sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Correction territory.
Well, tonight we have 2 reports from inside Ukraine. And
hold on, Laura Donna. How about them legs? How about them kickers?
Look at the calf definition.
Ooh, she's got nice legs. They should just show her legs, not even her face.
In a minute, we'll get.
She should just squeeze her legs open and shut, and that's like, make her vagina do the news.
Yeah.
Draw like a mouth on your vagina and let it do the news.
Mm-hmm.
I'd watch that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hey, Blitz, what's your favorite news? Vagina news?
Oh, yeah, V-News.
Get analysis from our own Margaret Brennan. Plus, but first, we're going to start with CBS's Weijia Zhang, who joins us from the White House. Good evening, Weijia.
Oh.
Good evening to you, Nora. Tonight, the White House says that the
Weijia. I like you.
Sanctions imposed today.
I like you, Weijia.
Are only the sharp edge of the full pain the U.S. is prepared to inflict.
How about us making it a parking lot?
President Biden emphasized.
Blitz, are we more powerful than Russia militarily?
Yes.
Oh, you answer for Blitz now? That's how we're working it?
Nope.
Vladimir Putin escalates, so will he. But he also stressed that it comes at a cost. Higher energy prices for America.
Oh, great. He's already setting the $5 a gallon gimmick for the summer, ain't he?
He did say
it'll hit 5.
He's just set that hook, did he not?
He did say freedom is not free, Bubba.
Americans here at home.
The hell it ain't.
That's what he said.
We've already paid for the freedom.
They're sacrifices, Bubba.
We've already sacrificed our forefathers. and listen, this is the way we fought the British in the Revolutionary War. Then we fought each other in the Civil War. And then we fought, a bunch of different we backed up and got involved in World War I, which was, what was World War I originally? But who started it?
The Archduke Franz Ferdinand, I think, was killed in, let me help me out, was it Serbia?
Yeah,
no, Austria-Hungary.
Because then Germany, because Germany was, once again.
It was about that, but it really wasn't about that. There were lots of factors. One of them was like new nationalism because they were cutting up Africa, so countries were in competition and they wanted land and resources and stuff. But
and World War II was loosely, kind of built around a little bit of Hitler going crazy.
Just a little bit. Well, that's what sparked World War II. Is that Hitler invaded Poland on September 1st, 1939.
I was being a little bit of a smart ass. Yes, World War II is completely wrap around the hit.
And then Japan jumped on board.
And then Japan thought they'd get a little crazy and attack us while we were worried about hit. And we had to give them the good news. And then we had the Vietnam War. I think before the then we had the
Korean War, which is known as the Forgotten War, which is in the early 50s.
Yeah, the Korean War, which I don't even really know much about.
Which we used charm warfare on the people. Sorry.
And then we had the Vietnam War.
Yes.
And then we had Desert Storm. And then we had Afghanistan.
Until last summer. I know what you did the last 20 summers.
And so I know what you did the last 20 summers. And so now, now we're going to get into this deal, you think? This ain't going to be a world war or nothing, is it?
I don't know.
They're
trying to
saying-
stop it in its tracks now.
They're saying how Germany, supposedly how Germany did the.
Who's Germany backing?
They cut their, what was it, the pipeline stream?
I was compared it to World War II, like how Germany started invading Europe. They're saying Russia would do that, and then
I know,
China
but
will beat Japan.
where does Germany stand? Are they with NATO?
Oh, yeah, they're with us.
All right, so Germany's with us.
Yeah, they feel super, super bad about the last century.
They do. They're like, we're so,
so sorry.
Dear Jewish
they
people.
really do. They let everyone in their country. They're super nice.
Dear Jewish people, we are so sorry for this madman that somehow took control.
They gave a lot of money to Israel after the
They
inception
should.
of the state.
They should.
Today, President Biden warned Vladimir Putin was...
Just look at those two mugshots. Putin looks kind of cool, kind of rugged, kind of like a, guy to no nonsense. Joe looks like he's getting ready to go to bingo.
Yeah.
Laying the groundwork to launch a...
The only problem, not the only problem, but my biggest issue I have with our president is he's so old.
Yeah, but I mean, Trump wasn't even that much younger than him, but he's not doing well for 78,
But he came,
79.
Trump, and I'm not trying to stick it for either, but Trump came across a little more spry.
Oh, yeah, had a lot more energy, had his mental faculties about him.
Large-scale incursion into Ukraine.
This is the big... Putin's on
69?
growth.
Okay.
Putin trains with Jimmy Clevis.
Yeah, he's ex-KGB. He's a
Beginning
bad
of a
bitch.
Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Putin's decision to send troops into...
The United States is led by a grandpa. I will beat his ass with no shirt on after I wrestle this bear that's been tranquilized for me to beat it.
Two Moscow-backed breakaway regions.
Man, Russia's got a lot of area, don't they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Of Ukraine, while
the
recognizing
largest
their
country in the world geographically.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of people.
I think it's like an eighth of the world's land surface.
Now, is there some parts of Russia that are uninhabited?
Yeah, most of Siberia, you just can't live there.
You just can't live there.
No. Some people do. They're stupid as
independence has
hell.
deepened the crisis.
Who in the Lord's name does Putin think gives him the right to declare?
Well, Jimmy Crickets.
Jimmy Crickets.
Who says who in the Lord's name anymore? I'll tell you, my grandpa and grandma that aren't even around anymore.
Right.
Listen.
Lord's name does Putin think gives him the right to declare new so-called countries?
I'll tell you who. Me. My name is Putin.
On territory that belonged to his neighbors. This is a flagrant violation of international law.
In response, the administration announced sanctions against two Russian financial firms and the country's sovereign debt, cutting it off from Western financing, plus sanctions on top Putin cronies and their family members.
What kind of sanctions?
Not doing
European
business with them.
allies also countered. Germany halted action on the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, a top Putin project that would carry natural gas from Russia. But it's unknown if the new penalties will stop Putin, who has up to 100...
Blitz, I've always wondered, can we get some of these for the front entrance of the BRN? Hold on. One of these things, right? These, how they always big cross barbed wire deals.
Sure. Yeah. If the new penalties will stop Putin, who has up to 190,000 troops surrounding Ukraine. And today, in a potentially grim sign of things to come, the Russian parliament authorized the use of military force abroad.
I feel like that's like a puppet operation. Like the parliament doesn't even really matter.
Yeah, they all...
Putin just does whatever he wants.
Putin tells the handler,
now,
make sure that they all vote this way.
Did we do anything when Russia annexed Crimea in 2014? I don't think we had a response to that.
Dan's not here. You didn't know.
It's the most...
We don't know. Dan's not here.
Right. Dangerous moment.
Jens Stoltenberg. I think Obama might have been a little bit more militarily aggressive than this joker.
No, not against...
he did nothing.
He did nothing against Russia when they did that.
Absolutely nothing.
European security for a generation.
It seems like to me that the Republicans like to have war and be, badass and be and show our military muscle, and the Democrats like to not.
Well, it's kind of a more reverse, I would say now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Well, Trump had zero wars.
Yeah, Trump had zero.
But Trump was, spending money on new stuff and develop Star Wars and
Well, Republicans-
would tweet a guy and tell him we're going to kill you tomorrow.
Well, Republicans seem to be more like isolationists, right? Like, let's just worry about us. Like, let's not get involved in foreign wars anymore, where it seems like Democrats feel like, oh, well, we need to help everybody and be the world police.
Despite a
It's really
pledge
reversed
not
in the last, 10 years.
to get into a shooting war with Russia, Mr. Biden announced he is sending new firepower to the region, up to 8 fighter jets and 32 helicopters.
What is that going to do?
I was thinking that's not very much, is it?
No.
Okay, but
That's what you need to defend Tampa.
yeah, but you have to understand, NATO is sending a lot of troops from all of those
Well,
countries.
that's enough for Sarasota. Maybe.
Along with approximately 800 additional U.S. troops
what's that
that will
gonna do?
beef up NATO's eastern.
Hold on. Joe, Putin's got 190,000 troops. We're sending 800.
Yeah, but you have to understand, Germany sending troops, France sending troops, UK sending troops.
At home, some Republicans called for tougher actions now.
The Biden administration has misjudged Putin about as badly as anyone since the world misjudged Hitler. I want a sanctions regime from hell next week.
But President Biden warned that sanctions could also cut off some oil supplies,
And we're going to be gas.
driving up already high gas prices.
Defending freedom will have cost for us as
Defending who?
Defending freedom for Ukraine, Bubba.
Yeah, screw Ukraine. Don't screw with my gas prices. That's what the average American
Look at
says.
that still shot.
Ukraine, shmooshmeen.
Well, Bubba, you
Don't make my gas go to 5 again.
Bubba, also you got to think when on the planes and tanks, the U.S. has sent $650 million in defense equipment that they let Ukraine use now. So
as well, and here at home. We need to be honest about that.
Joe left all of our equipment over in Afghanistan. He's going to probably leave all this equipment over there.
Tonight, Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced that
I
he
didn't even know who the Secretary of State was.
Anthony Blinken.
I did not know.
canceled a meeting with his Russian counterpart that was set for Thursday. And the White House said a summit between
She's cute.
President Biden and Putin
Probably 75.
is certainly not an option right
Yeah, Asian women age so gracefully, do they not?
Yeah, but then they'll hit 60 and they look like 104.
Is that how it goes?
Mm-hmm.
Let me go to words when I come back. University of Alabama administrator resigns after soliciting prostitution. What's wrong with that?
He's a good-looking man.
I mean, he just
I like
trying
the
to
bow
get a
tie.
little ass. Since when's getting ass illegal? Even paying for it.
Exactly. Shouldn't be.
Yeah.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Need anything?
No, ma'am.
Nate, there's no new taxes though. Just everything else is going up. Are we there yet? TV, good morning. Gary Cantrell. 1,000 stars. Good morning, Jason S.
Travis, you gotta fix my.
Yeah, where you at, Creed?
Yeah, where the fuck's Travis at, creatine?
What'd you do? Fucking take 2 Advil and you're out for a week? Fucking paper tiger your stomach?
Creatine. My mini split.
Good morning,
Blown
Larry
up.
Flintoff. Holy Jim, good morning. Come on, good morning, Colin. JJ Charger, ZJG, good morning. It's down currently, Christopher. Decent ass, it all depends on what they do with Devontae Adams. Mike Cox long, good morning. Currently down. Good morning, Collins.
I'm tired as fuck.
So much fuck. What the fuck is that? Hold on.
Snap. Lemmy, can you give me some Cheez-Its?
Yep, cheese is on the way. What's up, James?
Are you sure?
1 bag, 2 bags.
1, please.
On it.
Thank you, Lemmy. You're the best. Thank you.
What's up, Harry? Morning, radio. Well, we're going back. David C.
Mommy, don't forget to get
Oh, you got goldfishies?
some footage of my fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna do next.
My bacon strip I laid.
I was gonna do next break.
Okay, lover.
Tinder swindler.
Trade Jason Ryback. 140 in there. I'm monitoring both to create Chris Case. Hey, what's up, Paper Tiger? No, Dr. Deep. I do not. I'm sure he knows. It's all over.
Ooh. Glenn.
Hi, Steve Cooper.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, when I think they're done. Roll together, yep. Twitch is like on his car.
Oh, man. Not working. Out of oil. Leaks.
It's not good.
Making
full
funny
fishing.
noises.
Smells like says later. Highwood, Florida. 3.5 hours, Eric. Oh.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Spot Show. Dan is the biggest slinging D of all. He's a doctor and he's a lawyer.
When you call him for advice, he'll put you first to your surprise and gives Jennifer's name.
Lovely Jennifer, the best.
He never makes you pay the dues, no copay, Jones, he's always cool.
0 to 10, I'm a 15.
And he'll treat you that day. And one way, Alan, he is a tool. He'll flip 10 houses with a pool.
You fucking wedge, Alan.
But won't give a Rolex.
I hate you.
And if you think Dr. Dan missed it, he'll put your name on his list.
That went off.
And that's when
right, I'm just getting digging.
I hope you're with me. Gary gets pissed cause Danny's over.
Dan's over.
Dr. Dan's busy, racing like Tizzy cause he's over.
You know it's me.
Like Caitlin Happy, he goes to bat for you, he's over.
You're a hero to me, yeah.
You think you're homely, you'll leave his office with an OnlyFans account.
There's somebody who's over, and that's Dan. Speaking of OnlyFans, we got one. OnlyFans.com/The Bubba Army. Not a TNA. Akira when she was an amateur. Stormy Daniels, Melissa Midwest. Topless basketball, Clem Gym topless workouts.
We're still putting more stunts up there too.
Blitz is putting stunts up there. It's really good. It's a good value for $10 a month. It gives you the back in the day shadier side of our world that we would probably none of which we could replicate in today's woke, snowflaked. Bitches know their rights nowadays.
Sure do.
Ruled he did not get a fair trial.
Ooh,
Black.
Daddy like.
God, yeah.
Right? She's pretty hot for Cook.
She's probably 50. But look at the little tinge of cleavage too.
Yeah, those are
just
nice.
A little, just to keep your interest going.
Do you want Nora O'Donnell to do that?
They should put this chick on instead of Nora O'Donnell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're looking for a coog, this is your coog.
Mm-hmm.
Not Nora O'Donnell. This is your coog. And that little tinge of natural, I had 2 kids, but still kept them tight. Boobies look great.
What are they?
Man who was found guilty of attempted rape in
I don't know about her teeth.
Who is this coog?
She might have New England teeth.
I don't know her name.
1977 has just been freed after a Louisiana judge ruled he did not
If
get.
you're going to be on TV, you got to have perfect teeth. Period. I'm not on TV and I got perfect teeth. I'm on YouTube, bitches.
A fair trial.
I got Cheetos. I mean, I got whatever.
Goldfish?
Cheez-Its.
I got Cheez-Its in my. I ought to tell you right now, man. Every couple times a year, you get this, and you get an African American guy who got railroaded for being black. Now, these are the people that deserve reparations. These are the people that deserve to be compensated. These are the people that really, really suffered because of their ethnicity. And they ought to, if the prosecutor that did this to this guy, the Mark Ober that did this to this guy, is still alive, they ought to put him in prison because an innocent man, basically on being black.
How do you know that though?
You see this all the time.
Well, I feel like it should be a case-by-case basis.
Right. And it is. I'm not saying that this is every African American man in jail is innocent, but very, very rarely do you see when an innocent man is finally freed after an extended amount of time. Very rarely are they anything other than African American.
Well, those
are the ones you hear
actually
about,
not true.
maybe.
That's what makes the news, though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just okay.
Could be reported by us.
Let me digress here,
please.
And by saying any innocent person that's been imprisoned and there's clear, convincing DNA evidence that they did not do it.
Absolutely.
They need to be compensated.
They
obviously.
need. I mean, like I'm thinking. Listen, let's just lay our D's out on the table. $1 million a year, and that can't even come close to repaying 44 years of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the best part of your life that you'll never get back, that every other person has the ability to go live life and do whatever you want and
make those memories during that time and
have children and work and go on vacation and the American dream. that you can't put a dollar amount on that.
No, you can't.
But federally they should just say it's $1 million a year. White, black, Chinese, it don't matter. And then they ought to because all too often it's prosecutorial misconduct. Or it is. If you look at there was a documentary done one time about Henry Wade, and he was the Dallas in fact Roe versus Wade, the infamous abortion case in the Supreme Court, which is now case law. One of the most infamous Supreme Court rulings or cases is Roe versus Wade. And it's a woman, I think her name was, I don't know what her name was, but her last name was Roe. And she was trying to get an abortion in the Dallas area. And Henry Wade, I think, was his name. And he was the prosecutor in Dallas from for 30 years.
It was a fictional name used in court documents. But
right.
Yeah, Jane Roe, like Jane Doe.
Right, but it was Henry Wade, I think, that's the guy.
Yes, you were right. Filed a lawsuit against Henry Wade, the district attorney of Dallas.
Not only, did he say she couldn't get an abortion and she was going to, and it went clear to the Supreme Court and they ruled that she could. But he has a record of, if you were an African-American man, and there was a crime committed, and they saw you, and you were the first black guy they saw just walking down the street, he would arrest you.
As of 2008, 15 people convicted have been overturned, and there's right now 250 cases under examination from him.
He's one of the...
From Henry Wade?
From Henry Wade. I saw a documentary on it and how he's the most...
Thin blue line?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And he's like the worst of all the good old boy... Man, it's 1962, and there was a murder across the street, and Tyrone Willingham lives right. He's black. You know that black guy did it. I didn't do it. I was with my mom or my dad or something. Yeah, you did. Lock him up, boys. And that guy, spends 40 years in prison on something he did not do.
Vincent Simmons was serving
Can you imagine serving 100 years?
Vincent Simmons was serving a 100-year prison sentence.
And can you imagine, Blitz, if you are truly innocent and you're in prison, and of course, nobody believes you.
Right.
I mean, you're like, man, I didn't do it. I swear. Shut up, buddy. You did. We all did it. No, I really didn't. Yeah, whatever. Well, everybody in here is innocent, right?
That's why, I mean, I'm not the one that made this up, but I mean, it's always better to set free a guilty man than to lock up an innocent one.
I agree.
Sometimes the system gets it wrong.
For the attempted aggravated rape of twin 14-year-old girls. He was convicted.
Now, can you imagine if you're Vincent Simmons and this is the rap that's been laid on you?
Yeah.
That you raped two 14-year-old girls when you didn't.
Yeah.
You did. One of the worst things, you don't get your ass beat in prison.
He probably did.
He was released 3 days before he turned 70.
Did by a jury of 11 white men and 1 black woman. Simmons says he did not commit this crime. But decades later, the sisters, Sharon and Karen Sanders, maintain Simmons attacked them. 2 weeks after the incident, they told police they were forcibly taken by a black man to a country road and sexually assaulted. The sisters say Simmons gave them his name during the attack, but the women never gave that name to police. They also never gave a detailed description of their alleged attacker apart from his race, and they said, quote, all blacks look alike.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that was, they were young.
During Simmons...
No, that's the mentality of stupid white people. That's the mentality of stupid white people. That's stupid white people talk.
His time in prison, he obtained information not presented at his trial, including a file of a medical examination conducted on the sisters, which revealed there was no evidence of sexual assault. Simmons has served 44 years of his sentence after trying nearly 16 times to get his conviction thrown out. Joining me now is CBS News lead national correspondent.
Oh, you like this guy, Begnaud or something.
This guy's
David
super
Begnaud.
Smooth. Like, this guy is next gear smooth. Like, the minute this guy talks, you can tell he's national big time. God, I'm a huge fan of this guy.
David Begnaud. David has spent months reporting on this case and even helped uncover new information.
Take it away,
David Begnaud.
Hi, David. So tell us about the judge's decision.
Listen, hold on. We haven't even heard David Begnaud talk yet.
It's a drop.
But I'm just going to tell you, he's straight fire.
He is.
He just
He's
has
a professional.
He has the it factor. He's Johnny on the spot. Johnny live from location. Watch my boy Begnaud nail it. Watch. This is how you nail it, bitches.
Tanya, the judge actually took into account some of the new evidence, but it's really old evidence in this sense.
And the great thing about David Begnaud is he's not looking at an iPad. He's not looking at notes. He's memorized, or he's either on the fly, has bullet points, or somewhat memorized what he's going to say. It's so money. It's so old school, just straight money, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. It's amazing. In 1994, Vincent Simmons is the one who said, hey, can I get a copy of my court file? Can you send it to me at the prison at Angola? And they did. And when he started going through it, he found the medical report that you just mentioned, which said that there was no conclusion that a sexual assault had been committed against the girls. He also found other things, like they couldn't identify the attacker when they first spoke to him.
Now, how can they put a guy in jail for raping 2 girls if the medical examiner, who doesn't have a dog in this fight, says there's no evidence that these girls were sexually molested? Medically, they were checked out. How can you get a conviction? You know why? Because they withheld that. And it became a big he said, she said deal. 2 white girls said the black guy did it, and then 11 jurors, white, and 1 black girl who just probably went along with it.
Yeah, it says, for one, Simmons found a medical examination report where a doctor stated that one of the alleged victims was a virgin, even though she said she'd been raped.
Right.
And then the doctor...
So, Anna, medically, medically, which is the actual truth stats, it says this didn't happen. How do you put a man in prison for that?
The doctor also examined them, indicated that there were no signs of sexual assault on either of the girls. The exam was conducted 2 weeks after the girls said they were raped.
Isn't that the first piece of evidence, if you're the defense, that you whip out? Well, yeah, but that evidence was never offered as evidence.
To the sheriff. It was hidden. So he was shocked, right? And he started petitioning the courts more than 16 times since the early 90s. 8 or 9 judges turned him down, including the father of the judge who ruled today that Vincent Simmons did not get a fair trial. And he said this, quote,
"Oh, damn it, David, you're having to look at your phone."
It's a quote.
"I find that the time limitations have been overcome by the allegations of new evidence and in the interest of justice." Vincent Simmons has argued all along, I didn't get a fair trial. Courts dismiss.
Man, this rookie bitch doesn't realize that her mic's hot and she's shuffling her papers.
Yeah, so annoying.
Oh, Blitz, if I'm the news director, I'm coming unglued.
I wouldn't call her a rookie, but sure.
Listen, is this not a rookie mood? Listen to her restack her papers. Listen.
Yeah, well,
only a true radio savant like me would be able to even know what this sound is.
It's annoying as hell, but it's on the audio guide. It should have turned her off.
Hold on.
Time limitations have been overcome by the allegations of new evidence and in the interest of justice. Vincent Simmons has argued all along.
But he didn't even turn it off after the first glitch. He left it on.
I know. I didn't get a fair trial. Courts dismissed it without even hearing the merits of the case. Gone. Get out of here. Get out of here. Time after time.
He's so good.
It was this Judge Bill Bennett who took a look at everything and said, there has been a constitutional violation. His civil rights have been violated. He did not get a fair trial. Now, the judge was quick to say this. I am not ruling on whether or not Vincent Simmons is innocent or guilty, but I am telling you after 44 years in prison, he deserves a new trial. When he said that and in the courtroom, there was an outburst of joy. The judge told everyone to quiet down, and the district attorney, Charlie Riddle, essentially said, Judge, I'd like to make a motion. He took to the podium and he stood before the judge and he said,
"Man, this guy tells us
so
he's like
I'm so riveted.
He's like a story time teller.
Yeah,
my nipples are hard on my 2X.
Me too.
Honor, we are not going to retry him." He said 44 years is enough, and he said, I'd like to have the victim stand, and he pointed to the back, and that is when Karen and Sharon Sanders, 14 years old at the time they reported the crime, now 59, stood up and they looked at the district attorney, and he said, essentially, I have their support to null pros it. It's a legal term. And by null prosing it and not taking this case to trial again, Vincent Simmons is essentially a free man.
God, this guy is like just straight money.
I got chills.
At that point, wearing dress shoes,
CBS needs to pay this guy 3 times what they're paying.
an orange jumpsuit, and with his feet shackled, the Angola guards leaned down and they started to take the shackles off of his feet.
Wow.
And Vincent Simmons looked like a deer in the headlights. I mean,
he's losing it a little bit here. He's kind of losing.
It's okay.
it.
He's getting excited.
I know, but he's losing it.
It's all right.
Pull
He'll bring it
together.
back.
Bring it back for me, David.
And Vincent Simmons looked like a deer in the headlights. I mean, he was virtually speechless. People behind him were crying. His defense attorney, a man from Brooklyn, New York, who took the case because his wife pressured him into doing it and said, honey, this is a case you need to fight to the end on.
And you're not getting any ass unless you do it.
Right.
Put that in there.
The defense attorney,
honey, if you don't defend
He
that
started
black
crying
guy, you're getting that ass. Not getting any of this ass.
had tears in his eyes. We just watched moments ago before I came to the camp.
Tears in his eyes as he's about to become the Masters champion.
What?
Oh, he got all of that one. Does anybody know the reference?
No.
Yeah.
Caddyshack, Bill Murray.
Yeah, when he's hitting the flowers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me see if you can find it for me.
There was
tears in his eyes as he's about to become.
Are we allowed to play it?
Oh, you know what? You're right. You probably can't.
Let me ship $10
It was
cash.
unclear, was Vincent Simmons going to walk out of the courtroom in his orange jumpsuit, or did he have to go back to Angola, the state prison, and be processed out? They got on the phone. The warden said, bring him back. They got on the phone with another woman who said, wait, I'm confused. I think you can let him go. Finally, the decision was made. Handcuff him again, put him back in the shackles, put him back in the car, and take him to Angola.
Really? I mean, if you had to take him back to Angola for processing, I understand because you got to get his stuff and all that kind of deal. But do you have to shackle him and handcuff him on the ride back to prison when he's an innocent man when he's been
Angola's the name of the prison, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
like,
also a country in Africa.
like Blitz, isn't that kind of a dick move? Like, I mean, the guy's not going to do anything.
Right.
He's
70 essentially.
He's now been declared an innocent man. Well, I'm sorry.
No, he was not.
He's not been declared an innocent man, but he's now a free man.
Unfair trial and
I'm
no
sorry.
retrial.
He's now a free man.
Yes.
He's been granted his freedom. Now, the guy is going to cause any problems on the way back to prison. You have to humiliate him one last time and shackle and handcuff him. Really? That's a dick move right there.
We will process him out, and Vincent Simmons could walk out of Angola a free man by the time the sun sets tonight.
Incredible.
Perfect.
Well, he does look stunned in that video we just saw.
And he's getting a check for $44 million.
Like, where does he go night to one?
You know, here's the deal, man.
What do you do?
I don't know. I think you try to get laid and get a steak.
Yeah.
What's your first move? You've been in prison for 44 years. What's the first thing you do? What's the first thing you do, Bubs?
I'm telling you what I did.
Golden Corral?
No.
Oh.
Texas Longhorn.
But probably Longhorn.
Encrusted chicken.
And I'm getting some ass, too. I'm getting ass when they pick me up. Like, I'm going to have Larry Plummer pick me up, and maybe he can return the favor.
Yeah, Riz has.
And he can drive while I blast somebody. For years, I had to drive him around.
Right.
Now Larry can drive me.
Yeah, bring Mary Lou.
Leaving the courtroom.
I'm not blasting Mary Lou.
Why not?
Because.
Room there. David Begnaud, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for.
Thank you for saving the story. David Begnaud, Pimp of the Year.
Love him.
Don't you think, though, that there should be some type of equation where we write these people checks?
They do get money from the state.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
They'll probably get $1 million total.
I don't know. Will he get any money?
Probably not.
Right.
What?
He's probably not allowed to.
Why?
Because he's a felon.
Because they didn't say his conviction was wrong. They granted him a new trial, and then they didn't.
He got Mark over.
In this case, you said your office deemed it a crime.
In this case, you said your office illegally prosecuted this guy, right?
But in fact, a jury determined that it wasn't a crime.
But in fact, a judge determined that it wasn't a crime. Blitz, it's almost, you could put it the same thing in here.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Well, the judge said he didn't get a fair trial. The judge didn't say he was innocent.
Right.
Right?
We can get very philosophical if you
Absolutely.
choose to. The jury verdict says not guilty.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't say innocent.
But in my case, Blitz, how can it be one without the other?
Well, he's right that the jury form doesn't say that.
Isn't it what the absolute judicial system is predicated on?
Sure.
Innocent until proven guilty?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
So even though that verdict form doesn't say innocent, it does say not guilty, which at that point it then wraps around to what everything's predicated on, and you're innocent till you're proven guilty. So if you're not guilty, hence, bitch, wouldn't you be innocent too?
You would think.
One would think, unless you're Bubba Clem and you're being tried in the Tampa Bay area.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the same civil rights. Mark Wilson gets his sex tape stolen by Charlie Belcher. Man, they press charges.
Oh, you were starting to talk about it. I'm like, wait, when did this happen?
Yeah. God damn.
Mark
like,
Wilson.
what did I miss?
I started typing Mark Wilson in
Mark
Bing.
Wilson let Stephen Stamkos blast his wife, and Charlie Belcher steals the tape. Charlie Belcher gets Mark Wilson's job. Well, I guess what? They find out that Charlie was trying to extort Stamkos for $1 million at the San Pearl Willie.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? They arrest Charlie Belcher. Don't they?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not if you're Bubba Clem.
Nope.
Not if you're Bubba Clem.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
You got the chat?
Yeah, I got
Double chat? Or YouTube chat?
Hell yeah, I'm on YouTube now, but I can go on Facebook as well. What's up?
The more talkative in YouTube, correct me.
Motherfuckers. Hoes. Let's see, with people. You and I. What's up? Alright, let me try to manage both. What's up, Gary Cantrell? He probably sent that. Oh, just 1 minute ago. So I've never been to Golden Corral, so I just looked up their menu. It doesn't look that bad. Granted, I understand that it probably looks a lot better online than it does actually in person, but I feel like we should do a group lunch at Golden Corral one day. How much is it to get in? Like $15? Thank you, radio. Alright. And thanks, Bill. You and I. I find that the title. His quarter earring. Yeah. I remember the jury was the girl's testimony to the sheriff about their lunch. They say they initially told police they didn't know who he was, and the record shows that he was black. No.
You're at ketchup, right?
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't have to go with the frozen Willie and not Hamburger Jones?
Yeah.
Is it real hamburger or is it tofu shit like that bitch likes?
It's Beyond Burger.
Is it?
No. He wouldn't do that to you. He cares about his job.
If it's not real meat, then you're not my friend. I mean, for real. That would be.
Not only is it real meat, but I brought you some to bring home to cook yourself too.
That's my little man right there.
It's a good hamburger from Fresh Market from yesterday.
Have you tried my stuff yet? My rubs?
That's what that is.
Have you tried? Do you like them?
Got some on the left.
So I got a piece of chicken too.
Oh, look at it! He even made it keto style for you.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
And the chicken, I use that rub too.
He rubbed dubs of chicken for you.
Man, that's good.
Yeah.
What kind of hamburger?
Beef.
Fresh Market from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I got you some.
Snaps and menus, baby. That's what's up.
Oh, makes a big difference too, doesn't it?
Buying good hamburger compared to cheap hamburger?
It's a huge difference.
Like you wouldn't think it, but it's big.
I know.
Do you have to season it?
Yeah.
You said you put the rubs on it?
Yeah.
You put the rubs on it.
I know. Are the rubs pretty kick ass?
Yeah.
Is it?
The chicken I have to use the same. Well, it's a different same brand but different kind.
We'll get into talking about that.
Pecker. The chicken uses the Pecker rub.
What kind of cheese?
American.
Mild cheddar.
Oh, mild cheddar, my favorite. I like a good sharp cheddar too, though.
Can you see how fast I'm whooping it down?
Savor it. Don't do that.
I only got 2 more minutes to fucking eat.
We'll play a fucking parody. Then you get 4 minutes.
Let me find one. Maybe Big Tooth Bitch or something.
There you go. There you go. Oh.
God, that hamburger's so fucking good.
Look at that. Getting all the teens, all the proteins, and the good fats, and some bad fats. But that's fine.
Whatever.
No carb. Well, low carb. That's so good. I mean, you are drowning in high fructose corn syrup, but that's fine. That's fine. It's better than eating 2 hamburger buns. Which you'll probably do after the show. That's okay.
I had a protein shake this morning.
Fuck yeah, you did. Chocolate? Yeah, probably. Use milk or water. Fairlife, right.
What do you put on your hamburger when you eat it?
Pickles, lettuce, tomatoes,
Blitz. She's right
olives.
So far. I don't put olives on it.
That'd be fucking good as hell.
Condiment-wise.
A little bit of ketchup and a lot of mustard.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No mayo, because mayo is cum.
I like mayo, but I don't use it.
It's disgusting.
No, it's fucking great. It's
I
bad
hate
for you.
it.
I love mayo.
Everything about it is disgusting.
I like to toast the bun a little bit, put a little bit of mayo on it.
A little butter on the bun. Put a little butter on the bun.
A little bit of mayo on the bun.
Ugh.
Ketchup, mustard.
Ketchup, mustard is fine. Maybe a little salt, maybe a little pepper.
Pickle.
Hell yeah, a good old fucking Clausen.
Man, I sloshed that down about as fucking fast as a human being.
Give me a dill, bro. Give me a fucking dill.
Yeah, Clausen.
I like it. Burger in one hand out.
What?
I walked off the.
Dill in
I think
the
it's
other.
65
Crunchy.
feet. The Burnout.
Oh.
I videoed it. I walked it off.
Pretty dark, isn't it?
No shit.
I saw it this morning coming in.
It's like 65 fucking feet Burnout.
NHRA, say it, fucking R.
NHRA.
Oh, look, he ate it all. Good job, bub.
Good job, man.
We're Jack in the Boxes. Up north of that. Isn't there? Panhandle or Jacksonville. Morning, Tom.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Spot Show.
We went for a walk on Riverwalk like kind of daytime Saturday.
He went for a walk with a crick that he broke.
She just like wasn't doing good. I'm like.
Started at Riverwalk until she started to choke.
She was like not breathing right.
He didn't think that she'd get so gassed. His walking pace was just too damn fast. Now they end up at St. Joe's.
Pretended like I cared.
Well, Blitzy had a bad day. His fatty went down. She's gasping for air. He flagged the ambulance down. He just wants to go home, hoping that there's still time. She's fully insured, the best known to mankind. He had a bad date, and Anna just smiled. She secretly grinned, hoping that the bitch died. He had a bad day.
Like, I was being nice, but like, I just want a normal life, man. I don't want to deal with this crap.
Well, it was just a bad day.
Shut up, Blitz.
How much money are you paying at interest rates on your credit cards every month? Too much, probably. The national average is nearly 20%. Have you ever thought about a credit card consolidation loan? If you haven't, well, you might want to think about it now. Pay off your credit card balances and save with a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream. You can even roll multiple credit card payments just into one, lower fixed rate. Lightstream's credit card consolidation loans rates from as low as 4.98% with APR with auto pay and excellent credit. From $5,000 to $100,000, even Big Red saved like 9% on his credit card. And for my listeners now only, apply and get a special interest rate discount and save even more. The only way to get this discount is to go to lightstream.com.
/BTLS.
LIGHTSTREAM.com.
/BTLS.
Subject to credit approval, rates range from 4.98% APR to 19.99% APR and include a 0.50% auto pay discount. Lowest rates require excellent credit. Terms and conditions apply, and offers are subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com /BTLS for more information. Lummy, did you go and get my Burnout?
I did. I sent it to Anna. I walked it off too.
Let me post it on Instagram.
I walked it off. So it's like a 58-second video.
Oh, it is a video?
Yes.
It says it's a minute 34.
Today when I was here at the studios at 2:30, drove the moped to the all live on Facebook, by the way. If you'd like to see my early morning hijinks, if you will, including me doing a Starsky and Hutch with a Dukes of Hazzard intersection drifting exhibition. I think Blitz, that might have been the high spot right there with one hand while maintaining liveness on the airness. Thank you, Blitz, for the unbelievable Kobe burger or whatever you gave me. It was great hamburger.
That?
Oh, it was great.
Oh, you had Kobe beef?
I don't know if it was
just regular
Kobe.
hamburger.
Oh.
Now, is Kobe beef like that much noticeably better? And is that where they take the baby cows and don't let them get to be older cows?
It's just a type of cow.
Oh, okay.
In Japan, I think.
Don't they hang it or something to let the blood drip out a certain way?
Ew, poor little cow. I'm part of Pete. I can't be having much of that.
Well, you just ate 2 patties, so.
Sure, that's true. When are we going to hit 17,000 on your Insta? Are you close?
Yes.
What are you like? Do you know the number?
Not from my phone, no. But it says 16.9. Let me see if I click on it.
It says 16.9 on me. I don't know is that 16.910 or is that 16.996?
I don't know.
It is 16.981.
Nice.
Oh,
we're close.
Yeah, like what? 19?
Yeah.
No, 19.
No, not 19. Would it be 19?
Yes.
Yeah, 19. 19 followers away from 17,000. 19.
That video is up on the Instagram.
Let me maybe your Bubba documenting Bubba's NHRA white trash burnout will be the kicker to get us over 17.
Woohoo!
Maybe.
Mark B, $10 cash.
Hold on here.
Hey!
Hey, it's Lummy.
Heading out.
Hey, Lummy here. Hey, it's Lummy.
Hey!
Put it on the other screen.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. And we won't get a copyright on our own copyright, will we?
We should not.
Can you imagine? You've been copyrighted because you played Bubba the Love Sponge's Instagram. But I'm Bubba the Love Sponge. I'm sorry, I'm not Bubba the Love Sponge. I am Todd Roan Leroy Clementine.
There you
go. Hey.
Taurus.
Heading out to see Bubba's big
Lummy, that ditch needs mowed.
burnout from this morning from our Facebook when he went live at 2:40 from the crowd.
Blitz, there's me probably pulling. There's somebody that pulled in that's dripping. That's probably you, Lummy, dripping oil.
I don't have any oil left. I'm
Down
4,000 over.
I'd offer to change your oil, but that doesn't go so swell.
Hopefully that's not Anna's car.
Oh, that might be
From
Anna's
yesterday?
car's pulling out.
You know what? You should have led to.
Oh, there it is.
Anna, is this the way you come, like this, or do you go this way?
She takes a left.
Yeah, when I'm arriving, I've come from straight from O'Brien.
Oh, it
But
could
when
be
I
from
leave-
turning left in.
Yeah, it
But when
could
I
be from
leave-
It is
yesterday.
Oh, Christ.
right in front of the AAA building.
Anna, but here's the good news, is that if you still have just a teeny tiny on the dipstick, that means you're not completely out of oil. You got a couple quarts in there.
Okay.
Hopefully.
And it's not good for your motor, but it's not necessarily catastrophic.
Okay, that's good news.
Man, let me look at that.
I
That's
know.
the best. That's the best that white trash can do.
It's amazing.
Right in front of AAA.
Yep.
If we don't get yelled at walking by the AAA building.
What's that, Lummy?
I don't know.
You
That
sounded
was
like
mumble.
the one guy on Fat Albert. Eebity-eebity-eebity.
Walking by the AAA building.
Yeah, but it'll by the AAA building.
If we don't get yelled at walking by the AAA building.
What did you just
So
say?
I figured it out now. I said.
Wait, hold on. Let me just hear it one more
Oh,
time.
I know what he says.
Shh,
too.
hold on.
If we don't get yelled at walking by the AAA building.
That's bad.
Is that drunk?
No, that's stuff.
What is it, buddy?
That's my. I don't know. That's my tongue. And brain
Hopefully I
not
don't
working.
get yelled at walking by the AAA building.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Man, Blitz, you are quite the interpreter.
Oh, I knew what he
Yeah.
said the first time he said it.
If we don't get yelled at walking by the AAA building.
Man, I mean,
Well, he
I hear
speaks
it.
Lummy.
I hear it now that you told me what it was, but not all of us are hardcore speaking Lummy.
Oh, yeah.
From our
I'm
buddy.
good at it now.
There's his car.
Hey,
Look
Blitz,
at that.
I laid the bacon strip right in front of him too, like the ultimate form of disrespect. It's like when you copy him up on a guy Rob Lopper's face.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That.
Look at that.
Got even better traction. Look at
Looks
that.
like even tore up a little of the asphalt there.
Oh.
Look at that. I mean, that's just.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17.
Man, it got intense there. Look at
Yeah,
that.
It's darker.
It got intense.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 4, 5, 6.
Let me get hit. Measuring Bubba's burnout strip.
7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 43, 44, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 60, 61, 62, 63, 66, 67, 68. Nice burnout.
68-foot burnout. I mean, call me Bubba Selzy, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Bubba's the man.
Bubba Garlits.
Bubba Garlits. Big Daddy Bubba Garlits.
Yeah.
Which is Don Garlits' autistic brother. Fat arm. I'm Don, remember on What About Mary Beans and Flanks? I'm Don Garlits' art out Beans and Flanks brother.
Okay.
By the way, Bubba, so the Uber drivers are now parking across the street.
Yeah, I know. But they're not going to be parking in the AAA area, I promise. Hey, Blitz, should we put up some of those K5ers up over there too? Why not, right?
Sure.
I mean, we don't know what you're talking about. Who put those K9s up there, please?
Wasn't us.
Wasn't me. Now, the ones in our lawn say Bubba Army. We put those up. Yes, we did. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
If they're illegal, so sorry. We'll take them down. They're in our property. Well, technically, that probably is the city of Tampa's ditch, isn't it?
No, it's put them far in the back, right?
It's. I mean, we own the property. They just.
Yeah, but and we actually put our signs close enough to the fence that it would be like not even part of their easement. Like it probably would be our property.
Right.
Yeah, because you can't put a fence on an easement. You got to put a fence on your property.
Correct.
It's literally 8 inches from the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that whole area over there, Lummy, is now like a big, Uber Lyft depot.
Yeah. They trimmed the trees, and now they're all sitting over there.
They eat lunch out there and have parties.
They do. Didn't some guy have a car wash out there for a little bit?
Yeah.
Hey, Blitz, would it be illegal if we got on top of our building with paintballs?
Hell yeah.
And some, like a ghillie suit and shot the car? Pew! Is that illegal? Just really dig into your legal mind.
Don't know unless you try.
You get a paintball and you fire one right at their.
I think you're fine if you do it. I just don't want to be here while that's being done.
Lummy, we could get you a ghillie suit and put you in these bushes right here. Look.
Yes, you and Lummy should definitely go.
Lummy,
do that.
get you a ghillie suit, and Blitz, you will admit these bushes right here are thick. Like they're pretty
With
thick.
2 C's.
They're thick.
Yeah.
And so Lummy could ghillie in there and have Blitz. You could camo up his barrel, and he could just blast away, and those stupid Uber drivers wouldn't even know where they're coming from. And then Lummy, you come running out like Sasquatch. Man, they'd Scramsville, would they not?
They sure would.
Or shoot him. One of the two.
Oh, can they shoot? Can you shoot a guy with a paintball?
Why not?
I'll run through the AAA parking lot.
They saw some giant ape with a gun. They didn't know it was fake, and they were getting shot at.
You can't shoot a gun at a ghillie guy that you can't see.
Yeah.
When you're if he's Jim tapped and he's snapped and he's sniped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
Can't see me.
me.
Like John
Against
Cena.
the backdrop of the
Can't
asphalt.
see me. Like John Cena.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me, that burnout was impressive.
It was super impressive.
What I need to do is I need to get a slick for that right rear that spins. Because when I do these, it really messes up my tread.
Well, yeah.
I had rotated the last time I changed the oil on the Crown Vic, which by the way ain't dripping. I had to rotate tires because I've done so many burnouts that I had to put that one up on the left front because it had hardly any tread left. So I'm thinking, Blitz, you think I could just get a burnout tire?
Sure.
I guess you couldn't ride on the road with it though, could you?
Well, no.
I just need to know that I'm going to go through tires in that thing, or are going to have bald ones. Bald tires ain't so bad, are they?
No.
As long as it's dry out.
Yeah, as long as it's not raining.
They're fine.
Bald tire. And Blitz, if you only got one bald tire and you got 3 grippers, I still think you're gripping.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my limitations. And when I make right, when I may have to kind of USAC it when I go through some corners.
Mm-hmm.
But Blitz, Lummy, I've already showed that I am an unbelievable drifter / USAC driver. If you go to our Facebook page, look for my 2 early morning videos. One is me going to the bank and my moped breaking. And the other one is me getting in my Crown Vic and doing a 65-foot Bubba Caps, Big Daddy Bubba Garlets
Very
burnout
impressive.
in front of our neighbors. But should I do all burnouts in front of ours, or should I do it in front of our neighbors to make them look like the heathens and we look,
Well, look, we can't help what happens with some random Uber drivers in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I'm actually going to call the city of Tampa and go, just want to let you know, man, there's some kids in the middle of the night that are raising hell. I came to the studio early today, and there was I happened to come to the studio at 1 o'clock, and there were kids out there doing burnouts.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to report that.
You ran out there with your cane and told me, get off my lawn.
You think AAA's got cameras?
No, I've already inspected that.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah.
And his ghillie suit.
Yeah, they don't have them. They just have some old guy out there.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
What's up, Xerxes? Iggy. Oh, it's Hall of Famer Iggy McGillicuddy in the YouTube chat. What's up, Iggy? Hall of Famer Iggy McGillicuddy? It's been a long time. What's up, Peterborough Peter? Bosley, Gold Egg Facebook. Passer.
Hello to the friends.
Morning. Morning, Hinstar. Tennis superstar, Hinstar. That's no good, Iggy. Let's get up to 1,000 on YouTube. Woo!
What are you right now?
715. Keeps growing.
You're almost at a G-ball?
Yeah, it's 715 right now.
On YouTube?
Yep.
Well, what am I on Facebook? Not doing so good.
173.
Man, I can't even get 200 on motherfucking Facebook.
Let's go, motherfucker.
Quit.
Don't ever quit.
Let's see. Instagram account is at the Bubba Army. Check it out.
Hold on. Hold on.
Boop, boop. Morning, Tom Lennon. What's up, Morton?
All right, I gotta get ready for the next motherfucking break.
Mike Dixon, PTBO Dix.
Oh,
good morning. That's right, Iggy, Hall of Famer Iggy McGillicuddy is back on YouTube. Twitch is not banned. We're down for today.
Oh, we will.
Damn it, Lummy.
What's up, Bubba? You need anything? What do you need?
I only got 172 motherfuckers on Facebook.
Oh, so good.
We're growing. I'm in the Twitch chat. Grouper Lips is in the Hall of Famer. Grouper Lips is in the Twitch chat, telling people when they get on where to go.
Five head. I don't have a 5 head. I ain't got nothing.
Morning, Duran. Is it Heather Wiz?
Heather Wiz.
What's up, Fish on Jay? Son of the Reaper. Me too. Fish on Jay.
Like a cop.
Hey, we need to tell motherfuckers to follow us on Facebook because we're close to getting 117,000. We're like,
Yeah, follow us on Facebook.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Well, I'm looking at our numbers right now.
Hit the like, subscribe, and other fucking thing.
Hold on. There's some people on YouTube right now, and there's some people on motherfucking TuneIn, and there's some people on that do not follow us on Facebook. We're we're 102 followers from hitting 117,000. Motherfuckers, I gotta play this social media dick sucking game. So help me out.
Morning, Silver Rockwell. Let's see, Duran. Fish on Jay, 1099.
Oh, wow.
Help me out.
Hey, bitch ain't one. Fish on Jay, you gonna hit me up soon. Hope you're doing well. Accident getting back.
Man, Blix, that motherfucking hamburger was unbelievable.
Hall of Famer Iggy McGillicuddy said Kribialoo is a often injured and clearly soft bitch boy.
What?
Oh, the Hall of Famer Iggy McGillicuddy.
Is he bad?
No, he's back. His real name's in YouTube.
No, hold on. Well, that doesn't count.
I know. I'm sorry, Iggy. It doesn't count. Hall of Famer Iggy.
Caribou fucking Lou. Are you kidding me? Caribou fucking Lou. Are you kidding me, fucking Iggy? I don't even know Iggy's real name. What's his real name? We supposed to say it?
No.
I don't think so.
His real name's Iggy. R.C. Hellman, 1999, and the bitch ain't one on YouTube.
And a bitch ain't one.
R.C. Hellman, I was looking at his numbers. He's a swinging dick.
He's a stud.
He's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. For real.
Iggy's real name's Lawrence. I wasn't
It's
supposed
not
to say
Lawrence. His name's not Lawrence.
Yep, you just put it, Lawrence.
He's making that up.
Hall of Famer Iggy said he'll be back 3/21/22 on Twitch.
Fucking Hall of Famer Iggy.
Which is connection issues we're seeing on here for this show and the after show. There's still Twitch chat when it's down. That's Bubba to take on it.
Sunbelt Rental Studios. It's the Bubba the Love Spot Show. Everything shipped from my store, BubbaArmyStore.com, BubbaArmyMerch.com, is all processed through ShipStation. Manage every order, whether you do your business on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or your own website from anywhere, even your phone. ShipStation works with every carrier, so you can always find the best fit for your shipping solution. Your business can access some of the same discounts usually reserved for huge corporations. 98% of all companies that use ShipStation for a year keep using it longer. It's that good, my friends. Ship more in less time with ShipStation. If you use my offer code BUBBA, you're going to get a 60-day free trial. It's really important to make sure you use that offer code. That's 2 free months of no hassle, stress-free shipping. Go to ShipStation.com.
Promo code BUBBA.
Click on the microphone on the top homepage. Type in BUBBA. ShipStation. Make ship happen. Hello. Is this the middle ward guy again? Is this crackhead Calvin? No, Pepper.
It's Glory Hole Greg.
Oh.
Greg, you there? Call back, Greg. And Greg.
Yeah.
Stop. I gave him my personal number when he was in a dire need. And now if I don't text him right back, he's like, oh, thanks for ghosting. I'm like, mother effer. I got a life. I got a lot of stuff going on. If I don't get right back to you, Greg, stop. You kind of bamboozled me out of my number anyway.
I was going to say, I can't believe when you were doing that. I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, but my God, it sounded like he was going to get ready to do the fuck.
Oh, my God, Bubs. Jesus.
Little Wilbur's Afterbirth, $50 cash.
What forum, kid?
YouTube.
YouTube's crushing Facebook right now.
It sure is.
$6.99 and bitch ain't one. Watch it now.
By the way, today's Facebook, every day, on all platforms, whether it's podcasting world, whether it's our Facebook world, whether it's our YouTube world, we have a new release at noon. It's the nooner.
The nooner.
It's a noon release. And a new video goes up every day, or a new podcast, and then 2 new videos. The YouTube video tends to be show related, and some of the Facebook stuff is old show and or stuff me doing like stuff live, like today's Moped adventure and or my Bubba Big Daddy Don Garlett's 69-foot burnout. Those tend to be on Facebook. Today's Facebook release is the breakup, the real story why Manson quit. That did real well on YouTube. Now I'm going to put it over to Facebook. I think that's today's Facebook video.
Hell yeah.
Tomorrow, Blitz, is it Thursday or Friday for OnlyFans? Friday video.
Hell yeah.
Tomorrow, that's not what I'm looking for. Sorry. So Anna Jackson texted me this morning when he knew I was up.
Yeah.
Because he was watching Facebook.
What'd he
He
say?
was like, hey, will you make a little tutorial video of you pulling in to the studio and like how you start like your little ritual of walking into building? Because I have very much a ritual, like my morning routine. He's got it up on YouTube. I don't know when he's going to release it.
How long is it?
I think it's like 9 minutes, but
Okay,
I'm just going
cool.
to give you a couple of high spots here. Hold on, this is
Looking sharp.
right in the parking lot.
You are awake, wide awake.
Man, Blitz, I'm going to hit the wall today about 2:00.
Yes, you are.
What's up, everybody? Jackson
Hey, I kind of like how he got all that on there. That looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
asked me to tape my morning ritual, like me getting to the studio.
I had to cut something. Out. I can't tell you what I had to cut out. Well, I'll just tell you, Blitz. I'll just tell you. I cut my license plate of my truck out.
Okay.
Because just you know how people are.
Wait, did you edited this?
Well, I did it on my phone and I sent it to Jackson.
Okay.
This is my little dissolve Willie. Watch this.
Me
Now I didn't do all this. Jackson did all that,
Yeah.
but I did this little cut right here.
to tape my morning ritual, like me getting to the studio.
I cut it off a little too soon too.
Okay.
And going in and getting my stuff ready.
Something got my attention over there. I thought it was like a squirrel or something.
Probably one of those big raccoons.
There was something it was something of a.
There's some big ones now.
We got big coons around here.
Oh yeah.
For real.
Yep.
The big coons are here now.
Yep. That pipe's exposed.
So,
going around.
This is my morning ritual.
What do you mean that pipe's exposed?
Oh no, just like the different pipe, the drain pipes.
Oh, so they'll go like from the road through that pipe to the pond?
Yep, and then jump the fence and go to the other side.
Of getting to the studio. How do I flip it around?
But there's my frozen
there's your meal.
There's my frozen
Of
meal.
course.
I wanted to show like how I threw my frozen meal in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
I hold like how I do everything.
So I gotta go up the door.
Oh, what's the code?
I gotta hit the code to get in.
I don't know.
You guys can't see. Hold on here.
1111.
Pretty much is.
Okay. The door opens. Oh, okay. So go through this door.
Of course, I drop things. So I'm trying to tape, and I'm
Got a lot
trying
going on.
trying to hold my frozen meal, trying to hold my calendar. I got some red lines, two stroke synthetic stuff here in my hands.
And I go through this door. Let me lay all my stuff on the counter because I'm taping stuff today. I'm taping. Gosh darn it! Damn it! Turn the light.
I dropped all my stuff.
Oh no!
Light on. Okay, my monster fell, and my red line 2 cycles fell. All right, there we go.
With my hey dudes on.
Hey dude.
So the first thing I do when I get here, usually I'm not taping, so I have another hand. I take my meal.
Of course,
Throw it in here.
Of course I miss. Of course I miss.
How embarrassing.
That's my meal. Blitz will make that for me at 8:30. Then I walk in.
We got a pizza maker, 2 knives, a fork, and a can of beans.
What's up? Those goddamn nuts from Canada, I think.
Yeah, we need to throw those nuts
Those are
away.
so gross.
Will the goats eat them? Will the goats eat the nuts?
No, they won't eat them.
How do you know?
They hate them too.
How do you know?
Because I've tried to feed them.
Those have a lot of sodium and also like other.
What, they're going to retain a little water?
Yeah, how do we know?
Okay, I got my planner, my monster. That's what I usually walk in, my planner. And I walk into the studio. Here's the studio. I'm first one here, always first. I'm always first one here.
Well, not always.
Okay, Anna.
Most of the time.
99.9999909. I'm the first one here.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll give you a pass because it was the track stuff.
I put my stuff
technically, you're wrong on that too, but we're not going to get into it.
down. Always put it right there.
I mean, if we were to do deep dive on that K5, you know what I'm saying? I'd prove you wrong. We could talk privately.
Oh.
Then
you're not in trouble, bitch. I'm just going to face you privately.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And when I face you privately, you'll be like, oh, you're right, Bubs.
Oh, sorry.
There's my medal from Reagan.
Yeah.
There's my Wind Talker deal. And there's my Bubba Army license plate with Elwood RIP with a 25 Black Ops kicker and a Bubba Army sticker. I wish I could find my Brian Clausen picture of him having his Bubba Army shirt on.
A lot of times I'm stocked up on the monsters, but today I had to bring
full. Anna, do you notice my willpower? I've still not dug into that Reese's.
I really wish you would.
Pounder.
Looks like I got 2 left.
I'd really like to dress it up for you.
Okay, I need to get some more. Then I turn on the Bubba Army lights.
Bam. Yeah. So anyway, we don't need to watch it here. You need to watch it when it's released, which I don't know when he's releasing it, but it looks pretty kick-ass to me.
I like it.
Did you see this? The teacher, she fed her students cupcakes that were laced with her husband's semen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's going to jail too.
And I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, there's not a I'm not like really woke where like if a teacher maybe whacked my kid and my kid deserved it. I'm not if Tyler came back from school and said my teacher's being mean to me and I got put in a timeout, I'd be like, well, what did you do, you little smart ass? I'd instantaneously be like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I would probably give the benefit of that out to the teacher until I had to like investigate. And if I found out there was some really fine. But if my kid came back and said, Dad, my teacher gave me semen cupcakes, I'd be mad as hell. I mean, just because of the pure filth of
it's contaminating
semen.
Food.
Like,
yeah,
semen's not cool.
No, especially if it's stuff you don't know.
Even girls that claim to like semen, you can't really like it. Like, there's no way that anybody really likes it. You may just like it,
tolerate it,
because you're trying to be cool for your guy or for your girl, whatever. But you put semen in my kids' cupcakes, and if you don't do 40 years in prison, I'm going to shoot you in the head, making my kid eat your husband's semen. I mean, at the end of the day, right? That's what you did.
This is a sick couple.
Or maybe we can make up some other way.
A twisted Louisiana teacher has pleaded guilty to giving her students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm. First of all, how did it get out? Like,
right,
of his penis?
Did they? You know what they probably did, Blitz? They probably got.
There was a video.
There was video.
Yeah, it says a lawsuit filed against the dude. And the school system claims that Cynthia Perkins, the perp, filmed her husband supplying semen for the cupcakes that were later fed to children at the junior high.
Yeah, but did they have to probably get a specimen? A specimen of the cupcake,
probably.
And then probably do like a DNA deal
analysis,
to see if there was semen indeed.
See if there's DNA in the cupcakes.
And I got to tell you, by Louisiana white trash standards, she's an 8.
Yeah, she has that like Britney Spears white trash Louisiana.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what her teeth look like, but she's a
They're
solid.
Not bad.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't have any.
Wait,
she's a Louisiana 8 all day.
When did she give the semen to the kids? Was it a while ago?
She was arrested in 2019.
Yeah, for her and her husband.
As well as sickening,
sexually abusing a child.
Yeah.
as well as sickening sex crimes, including child porn and second-degree rape. What?
Yeah, she got arrested in 2019, her and her husband, for child.
Wait, that's her?
Yeah. Cynthia Perkins, 36, was arrested.
Hair
He
grab.
needs to freaking
Get back
to blonde.
She needs that and get a tan. Was arrested with her now ex-husband, Dennis Perkins, in 2019 for more than 150 sex crimes-related charges, including sexually abusing a child together.
Jesus.
Yeah, here's what I don't understand. Now, how can you, even if you're into, like, sexually abusing kids, first of all, you should be dead. And if I ever caught you doing that to my kid, I'd kill you. But, you know, to each, I'm not going to say to each its own, but if that's your thing, that's your thing, and it's not right, but I can't stop you. That being said, how can you think that you would ever get away with it? That you could ever sexually, well, no, not even the cupcake deal, but like sexually abuse a child together and think that that's ever, like, you're not going to get caught.
Well, he was a cop, so maybe he thought, you know, he could get away with it.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he was a sheriff. Or, a deputy.
Now, I need to know what they were doing.
Right.
It says rape, second-degree rape.
And who was the child? Was it their child? Was it somebody else's? Not that it matters. It doesn't matter at all.
It doesn't matter, but what's
child. Abused a child together. It doesn't say their child.
A tip of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children led to the couple being busted, and investigators found nude photos of them with a minor.
Sexual battery of a child under 13.
Oh.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah, like...
Because I was thinking maybe like they're swinging like some 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
I mean, Blitz, there's a gray area there. Let's be honest.
It's
hold on.
Still illegal, but yeah.
You know, be like, okay, there's some real sick bastards. They screwed around with a 17-year-old girl. It's illegal technically,
Right.
you know, but okay. I mean, not okay, but I mean, okay. I'm not ready to kill them.
Yeah.
But
under 13.
Yeah, that's
that's a kid.
That's not going good. Cynthia filed for divorce in the wake of her arrest and alleged that Dennis had manipulated her into committing the crimes.
It's probably one of her students because she was a middle school teacher, I think.
And here's the deal, though. I mean, like when I was in middle school, 8th grade. I mean, I don't think it would have been that much of a crime.
None of my teachers raped me. I was trying.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like
but he was doing it too.
Yeah, it's true. Like,
Again,
if I'm in 8th grade and she
36.
And she's my teacher, and she says, first of all, it depends if it's a guy or a girl.
Well, it's both.
No. The victim.
The student.
Oh, well.
If it's a guy,
Yeah, but if you're a guy and you're getting raped by a guy.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't get raped, guy. Maybe it was just a threesome deal.
Well, that's...
They were doing a MMF, and he's 12. Jesus Christ.
I think we need to backpedal profusely.
Sorry, backpedaling.
I didn't have my early morning poop this morning.
Sorry.
I'm a little toxic. Blitz, I've been up since 12:05.
That's plenty of time to poop.
Are you still taking your colon blows?
Yes.
You should maybe double up on those.
Triple.
She resigned from Westside Junior High School while Dennis was fired from his deputy role. You think? Like, she's hot as hell there. If she's my teacher and I'm in 8th grade and he's not in the picture, that's Blastathon. That's Blastathon 9000.
Of course.
Whoa. She will now testify against him as part of her plea deal.
Mm-hmm. They dropped 68 of the 72 charges.
But she's still going to be.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to. So she's what now? 36. So she's not going to get out until she's like.
She's going to be dead.
Yeah, she's done.
She's going to be dead. Might as well be dead.
Right.
She'll be
77.
She'll be the hottest bitch in prison for a few years, though. I wonder isn't there a website, Lummy, of really hot inmates?
Guys and girls?
Oh, yeah, I think.
Remember that guy that was like a model? He was like black with like blue eyes.
Yeah, he was gorgeous.
Everyone was like, whoa.
Where's these teachers at?
Scott?
Teacher had sex with student on prom night. Now, listen. Prom is for kids in high school, right? And if my teacher's wearing this business right here, this is a picture of her at the prom. This is the teacher.
Right.
and I'm a guy, and I'm at the prom, and this teacher wants to take me out back behind the bleachers.
Well, then the bleachers it is.
15 of the hot. By the way, I had this girl in my studio.
Is she really that hot?
Yeah. This was, yes, I did. What was her name? I forget her name, but I had her in studio.
She's probably in this
And
list.
we did a dating game with only African American men because she likes African American men, and a cat named Mo.
Megan McCallow.
And a cat named Mo was one of the contestants.
Of course he was.
These are the 15 hottest chicks. Now that ain't her, is it? This girl is not her, is it?
No, I think it's
too
just,
different.
Yeah.
This girl here, I don't think. I mean, she looks like Sissy Spacek a little bit. Barbara Ramirez, somebody, Suentes. What'd she do? Oh, she was arrested for the drowning deaths of her twin daughters.
Nice.
At just 15 at just 15 months old, they were left in a deep tub with the water running. One baby died the same day. The other one passed away a week later. Now serving a lengthy prison sentence, Ramirez Saiflutaz is reaching out on MetaInmate.com to hear from anybody positive of the human species. She's facing prison time over reckless on blah, blah, blah. Wonder how long she's in for. She looks kind of hot.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Smash.
Sandra, can somebody help me out? Can I call a friend?
Can
I call a Hummel?
Van Wardenberg. It's hard for me to read it.
Introducing Oregon's very own self-proclaimed Jessica Rabbit. Van Wandenberg online profile says that she's made some poor choices, and that she and that she ended up in jail. Also claims that guys may be tempted to get in touch as the cell. Blah blah blah. What did she do?
I don't know.
She
talented delivery of meth, robbery, and unauthorized use of vehicle.
Okay, so she stole a car.
She's probably
Big buck, 1,000
She's
stars.
probably Miss America meth head, though. Would you not agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
This girl's name's anonymous.
Yeah.
She's from Puerto Rico. What did she do? Doesn't say. Lee Grace Daughtery. What'd she do? Became America's most wanted woman before being captured after a high-speed chase. Cops tailed Daughtery and her brothers for 20 miles, reaching speeds to 100 mile an hour before cornering, blah, 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 a shootout. And she got shot in the leg. Now behind bars and serving a lengthy prison sentence. She's on Meta Inmate, too. She really doesn't do much for me.
No.
I think she's a little too thick for you.
Some bitch.
Marquisa Mendoza?
I think she's just done she just did a few DUIs.
Who hasn't?
Rachel Marie Wade. Ooh. I want a real naughty one, right?
What kind of crime are you looking for?
She looks like stabbing.
This girl looks like a stabber.
I think she killed her boyfriend by stabbing him multiple times.
Did?
Yeah. The knife blade was bent. That's how violent she was stabbing him.
Someone else was dating her man, and Wade was not happy about it. After confronting an 18-year-old about the relationship several times, things eventually came to a brutal conclusion in a fatal fight. Wade's defense attorney claims that she acted in self-defense, but incriminating voicemails saw the jury return a guilty verdict.
I'ma kill you, bitch! And then she did.
I'll murder you. Just letting you know that now.
She killed the boyfriend, or
no, the girlfriend.
The girl.
Like, yeah,
an 18-year-old.
Yeah,
she
That's
should
a
be
crime
in
against
prison for
humanity.
life.
Her.
Or gas
Damn,
chamber.
she's beautiful. What's her name? Sarah C. Right?
She didn't do much wrong.
What? What'd she do?
Failed to show up in court, facing some careless driving
Oh,
charges.
please.
Yeah.
She's been accused of kidnapping, battery, and robbery.
Kidnapping
That's
whom?
nothing.
Kidnap the willing.
Yeah.
Look at this one, 33-year-old Emily Helton.
Okay.
She's looking for friendship, doesn't drag her down. She's serving time for the promotion of methamphetamine. Oh, she produced meth.
Oh, she got a little
She's
messy.
wearing a cross. She loves
She's actually
Jesus.
serving time for buying packets of one of the ingredients of a guy renowned for making local meth.
Whatever,
She just
dude.
bought some meth ingredients. She didn't even cook it up.
Let
and
the
she's
bitch
hot
live.
as hell.
Wow.
Poor little thing.
She's beautiful.
Nanette Packard 17 years after the murder of her millionaire boyfriend, she went on trial in connection with his death, now serving a life sentence.
Wow. So she got off for 17 years? Is that what it says?
And the blonde villain was accused of convincing her NFL linebacker lover, Eric Napowski, to murder the millionaire McLaughlin. And she got a healthy life insurance payout. So she was blasting this millionaire dude, and she was hooking up with an NFL linebacker, and she got the NFL linebacker to blast the millionaire dude.
Wait, did this happen 17 years ago and she got off? And
Well,
then...
she was just running free for 17 years.
Oh, okay, then they got her. Okay.
We've had this girl. Let me look in our archives for Megan McLaughlin, whatever the hell her name is.
Megan, yeah.
McCullough?
I need to try to find a video of that. I thought we videotaped it.
What did she do again?
She just had like a DUI.
Oh, okay.
They found her on Dale Mabry, like at the Village Inn in the parking lot. Passed out.
Kids.
She's got 4 kids by 4 different men.
Yeah,
that's cute.
That is.
It's very tame.
Look at this one, Laura, whoever.
She looks like Ana Paulina Luna a little bit.
From Mexico.
She drug trafficker.
Oh,
that's a victimless crime.
Right. Only 2 assault
Let her
rifles,
out
some
immediately.
handguns, which are illegal in Mexico.
Whatever.
Mindy Sagare.
She Indian. That's unusual.
Well, she's poor thing's been probably abused all of her life.
Maybe.
Aren't Indian men very violent?
I feel like they can be.
Prosecution claims that she murdered.
They get rapey sometimes. I feel like
Sand Alley when she
problem.
discovered that when she discovered she was pregnant. Oh, that's a reverse abortion gimmick. I'm pregnant and I'm going to kill you. Jodi Ann Harris. I remember her.
Well, no, the Indian chick stabbed her boyfriend's wife, I believe.
The teenage bride, right?
Wait, so she was the other woman?
Yeah.
And she got pregnant?
Sometimes I don't get to all the
guy
details.
had an arranged marriage with a teenager.
And she was pregnant with his baby?
The arranged wife was pregnant.
And so she killed both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Technically speaking.
Yeah, I didn't get into the technicalities of it. I wasn't really into Indian women.
She's beautiful, though.
Jodi. Oh, this is the bitch that, remember?
She's kind of gross.
Didn't she
stab the guy like
27 times? It was like in Phoenix, Arizona, or something like that.
Yeah, shot him in the head.
And then shot him, and then all kinds of stuff. Yeah, and she was crazy. And then this one here, who's Stephanie Bouduing.
Mm-hmm.
She had a modeling contract too, but exactly what happened to Stephanie Bouduing after Snaps went viral in 2014. Her story broke. That what did she do?
Looks like dozens of burglary and gun crimes.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Burglary and gun crimes. Let her go.
12 burglaries.
Teacher had sex with student on prom night. Low cut outfit shocked colleagues.
Who was a student?
I think he was like 18. She was 23.
Yeah,
who cares?
That is not even a big deal.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, Melissa
Yep, I was
Tweedy
right.
faces being struck off. I can't see. Struck
okay.
off. I've been up since 12.
I know.
The Scottish Teaching Registry. That's it. So you can't teach these people no more.
That's what should happen.
They should say, hey, Mrs. McGillicuddy, you're 23, he's 18. Maybe you shouldn't be a teacher anymore.
Done.
No big deal.
That's exactly what should happen.
2 weeks probation. Right? Pee clean for 2 weeks, and we'll see you later. At the time, she was 23, and he's 18. At the General Teaching Council for Scotland hearing last week, the school's deputy head, Heather, some probably fat bitch named Heather, recalled that Tweed was scantily clad on the night, and other teachers attended the prom in a professional capacity. I remember the outfit was quite loose and short and low cut. Well, you know the head bitch is probably fat.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like that. Man, where are the teachers at, Blitz, when we were rolling through the system like this?
Not at my school.
Not at my school.
Mine were old. Fat. Disgusting.
Can I have a minute? Instead of the young PE teacher went with some of the students to a nearby nightclub, which she will have to allege down shots with them. Man, that'd be cool as hell if I was drinking with my high school teacher. Can we for a minute act like I'm not a teacher, she said. Well, hell yeah, we can.
They're my friends.
How about some car hoppy A-dopper?
Oh.
Exactly.
The teacher later accompanied the group to a nearby hotel before she and the 18-year-old allegedly ended up alone together and began kissing. Man, this is a fantasy for me. We went downstairs and had sex in my room.
She stayed the night?
She stayed the night. We both left at 8.
Oh, the student. I thought she banged a chick.
Whoa, look at that. No, she didn't bang a chick. She banged a dude.
I thought it was her talking, but it was the
Hi,
student.
this is Bubba the Love Sponge, and we have a flawed sense about ourselves. We should be appalled by this because it's illegal. But we find that 23-year-old hot female teachers blasting an 18-year-old student, not that big a deal. We know that we're wrong. We know that you can get mad at us. We know that we could lose a few sponsors. And we're very honest by the fact that, we don't think that it's cool if it was vice versa. But it was a 23-year-old dude blasted an 18-year-old student, girl, guy. I don't
know. If she was 18, I wouldn't care. But
but still, it's a little bit more of a crime.
Right.
What country was this in?
Scotland.
She
moved to the United Arab Emirates to teach yoga.
You think, coming from Braveheart, you'd be a little more rugged than that, right?
Nope.
And finally, the University of Alabama administrator resigns for soliciting prostitution. What's the big deal?
Well, probably a crime.
University he was the vice president for student life.
Now, did he get arrested for it?
Myron Pope resigned after being arrested on charges of solicitation for prostitution in a West Alabama human trafficking task force.
Probably not a good look.
Pope's arrest was one of 15 in a sting, in which men arranged to pay for sex through an online app.
Oh, is that what happened?
And were arrested after speaking to an undercover officer at an agreed location. What an idiot.
Exactly.
What an idiot.
Why are you going online? You got to think that that's an undercover cop on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
Be smart. Go to Thailand and do it.
Yeah, with 12-year-olds.
Man, I'm real horny. I'm real horny, Blitz. I could go get a hooker on Hillsborough today, or I can drive to Thailand. I think I'm going to go get a $50 hooker.
Well, if you got a lot to lose, that's the move. Go to Bangkok, bro.
I have a difficult news to share today. Vice President of Student Life Myron Pope said as he resigned from the university following his recent arrest. We understand this news will be difficult for our community. I appoint an interim vice president of student life, and that person, along with the many professionals in the division, will remain available to all. Multiple media outlets report that Pope was booked into the Tuscaloosa County Jail, and he's been released on a $1,000 bail. The names of the other men have not been released, but all 15 were charged with. Now, see, that ain't cool. Why are you releasing this guy? Because he's got a little bit of a name value. But you're not letting the other, the other ham and eggers, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Alabama for you.
If buyers were not seeking commercial sexual services, sex trafficking would no longer be profitable. I think there's always going to be men that are trying to pay for some ass.
Of course.
And if it's two consenting adults, if the woman is over 18 and of free will, and she's doing it on her own, and he is, over 18 and he's doing it on their own, regardless if they're married, regardless of what their situation is, I can sell, Anna, you could, not that you would want to sell me some ass for $1,000, but let's say that you did.
Okay.
What's the difference between you selling some ass for $1,000 or you selling me your car for $1,000?
No difference at all.
You own them both.
Right. I sure do.
And as long as the ass that you were selling me was not, part of a conspiracy, trying to extort you or, control you or anything like that. And it's just like, you got some extra ass laying around and it costs $1,000 and I got an extra 1,000 laying around. Why don't you come over to my place and let's blast?
Let's go.
Yeah, I've never understood why you can't sell that.
Yeah, why can't you? Yeah.
Well, that's why now they're throwing it under that human trafficking.
Yeah, now they throw it under the human trafficking deal.
What if you want to traffic yourself?
Yeah. Hi, my name's Rhonda. I'm 34. I'm hot. And I like to traffic
You're an
myself.
independent contractor.
I'm an independent contractor. I have met this gentleman on my own free will. I don't know this guy. He doesn't have anything he's holding over me. And he's going to give me $1,000 for us to, screw around for a little bit.
See no problem with that.
I can at any time leave. He is not keeping me here against my will. What? What's the problem?
Ain't no problem.
Just like we thought we would probably in our lifetime never see marijuana, legalized. Do you think we'll ever see prostitution? I don't think so. I think that's the one thing that they hold on to.
I mean, it's legal in some places.
Yeah, Reno, right?
Yeah,
you should be free to sell the pee.
What?
Right.
Be free to sell the pee.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Also, I have to
You gotta go TT?
TT badly. Oh, my legs are fucked.
Oh, that's not nice, terrible times. That is true, though, zombie Eric Harris. Yes, that's true, no impact 86. Florida's horrible. Iggy. Thank you, Trout. Connection problems, Joe Carnes. So we just went full on with YouTube and Facebook and Bubba Radio. Woo! We do. Edward Webb, 530 stars. Thank you. Hopefully not go regular. Are they, Iggy? How's it going? Sorry. Trying to get this pulled up so I can get both because my thing's a little low. What's up, Big Buck? It's a little slow one. Computer with the 3 going. What's up, James Gardner? I was trying to get it pulled up on there in case this keeps delaying, John. One of them. So I got them both pulled up on the computer.
Let me, can't you see? Sometimes your stupidness fucking overwhelms me.
Woo! Oh, what the hell just happened? Why did my light go out? Oh, my light blew out. What the fuck?
Oh,
my leg blew out.
Your leg?
My light.
Oh, I thought you said your leg. I'm like, you didn't even stand
See?
up. Uh-oh, now you're gonna get in trouble.
I was like, why is it dark in here? I'm like, fucking
Can
light.
you shine Dan's on your face? Oh, it's probably too far.
Let's see how bright I still am.
Oh, that was a good year in.
Oh, I'm still good.
Saw some strong pictures of your girl, Bubs.
Who?
Michaela Nichols.
Well, get me some. Give me to me immediately.
It's her Facebook.
Try to trug.
Send it to me, Hummel.
I am. I guess her dad opened up a.
I think her and Justin Clark are kind of a couple now.
Oh yeah, her dad just got into the spirits business.
This what?
Spirits.
Oh, interesting. I like spirits.
Me too. Oh, moonshine.
B-U-B. B-U-B. B-U-B.
Yeah, moonshine. I guess marmalade. Mayhem. If you scroll down a little. There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah. I like your hair like that. You probably like it darker. Oh, goddamn.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the...
Or maybe if you want this new pair of Everlast boxing gloves signed by Blitz K after he knocked out Hootie Hizu with a handful of pills. Speaking of pills, I don't feel so good, cuzzo. I'm gonna take some more and go back to bed. I'll see you jobbers in August.
A quick after show today. We'll stop the regular show, terrestrial show, if you will, at about probably between 5 and 10 till. My tooth is bugging me again, Blitz.
So I went out and looked at your mopeds.
And by the way, a quick after show from like 10:15 to 10:45. So you had just Johnny Jai diagnosis today because right after the show, you got to go and diagnose Anna's deal as well.
Because I got issues too.
All right, so what's the good news and the bad news?
Good news is you really don't need any parts.
I don't?
No, the only thing that's wrong with it is it's missing the screws that hold it on.
No,
on
but
the
aren't
side.
those broken?
No, on the side.
Oh, on the side.
The top ones are broken, but those don't matter.
But the side screws could keep the top ones together.
Yeah, the top ones don't really hold that together. But they're like not really needed. The side ones are.
So if I got the side ones, I'd be good.
And even more bad news. Well, I mean, not really that bad news, but your other moped is also missing those same screws, and that whole assembly is loose, and eventually will fall off of that one as well.
Oh, well,
but if you just need to get a few screws, and then you're good.
All right. So can we find out what kind of screws they are?
Yeah.
Secondly, you didn't try to start it or anything like that.
I did not. No.
Well, we probably need to pull the plug on the black one.
Yes.
That's where we start, right?
Read the plug.
Read the plug.
Yep.
Do you have any idea at all what might be? Okay, so you diagnosed mine, and we got to pull the plug, and that's where we'll start with regards to that. Now, what about Anna? I know you've not put your eyes on her car, but do you have any just off the top of your head based on the symptoms and things? I know you were there this morning. You looked at it.
I did, but you can't really get under it to look up because it's low to the ground.
Right. It's a low rider.
Yeah.
But I think you will be able to quickly determine.
Yeah, I think so.
I hope to God that the oil drain plug is not loose or gone. That's all I care about.
Because then it would mean it's your fault.
That's my fault. If the oil drain plug is intact, not leaking, not loose, not out, then it's not my fault. Because I didn't do the filter, Blitz did.
Right, and I don't think it's a drain plug.
Well, you don't?
No.
Because if it was the drain plug, man, it wouldn't have any oil in it. Like, it wouldn't even register on the dipstick.
Right.
If it was.
But that'd be an easy fix, though, right?
No, well, no. That means you drove your car with virtually no oil, but that's not the case.
No, because it was fine for.
Here's the best case scenario.
Okay.
Is that maybe your drain plug is loose and you've lost a lot of oil, but you didn't lose it all.
Okay.
And we put 4 more quarts in it.
Yeah.
Tighten the drain plug.
That's best case scenario.
Best case scenario is the drain plug's loose.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not out. Because if it was out, you'd have no oil. You have a little bit.
Now, would that cause the car to just shut off?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And cause maybe a sound that goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then maybe that's it.
But it's
the sound is what worries me.
The sound to me sounds like a power steering.
It was just like help
issue.
Well, you're diagnosing this off of what she just did, Bubba.
Yeah.
Or a transmission.
Stop.
No, it's an oil. It's an oil issue.
It's an oil issue.
What scares me on it is when you say it went like grinding. Like was it grinding or was it just moaning?
Can we have the impersonation again?
Yeah, do it one more time, but really try to nail it this time.
Okay, hold on, let me think. Like it was grinding. It was goddamn grinding.
Well, that means those are the rings going up and down within the cylinder wall with no oil.
Okay, well,
bearings tearing apart.
Okay, so he's thirsty. He just needs some oil
but he
to
might
quench his
have
thirst.
ran him so dry that you chafed him.
Stop. Chafed it like fat thighs.
Like no,
just put some ointment on it.
That's what oil is.
You peeled the skin all the way back to
okay,
the
well,
bone.
we'll just add some oil, maybe some lube or something.
Here's your best case. Here's your best case scenario.
Coconut milk.
The drain plug's loose, and you lost enough to cause the low oil sensor to make your car shut down.
Yeah,
right.
and it to go.
And the sound, that's what's scary. Is the fact
it was making it bad.
Yes, the noise is the part that really worries me.
Yeah, like that could have been just straight metal on metal.
Okay, but it had enough oil to get home.
Yeah, well,
there's a reason why it kept turning off.
Yeah, it said, "Please stop driving me."
Whatever the situation is, you certainly multiplied this could really be catastrophic factor by driving it. Yeah. After you got it home. Now, if you'd gotten it home, because it only shut off one time.
Yes.
When you were making that left, it shut off there.
Well, it shut off actually just one time going into the parking lot of the gym.
That's it.
Yeah, and then I got it home, and then that's when the noise.
And that's when you should have just stopped right there.
Yeah, but then I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe I misheard it.
See my friend.
My friend.
Maybe I misheard it. Maybe it just needed a little rest. So I gave it an hour rest, and then I went to go see my friend.
Cars aren't humans, Anna. Even though
Don't say that.
Don't
say that, Gus.
Even though you name him, Gus might be dead.
Don't say that.
Gus is dead.
Gus might have you know how
Gus needs a heart transplant.
You know, like when they go and you got cancer so bad they sew you back up and they go, listen, buddy. You're so ate up.
Make your arrangements.
You're stage 4.
Don't even do chemo.
Well, then can I have Walter?
Who's Walter?
Your truck.
No, you can't have him. That's a $40,000 truck, bitch.
So you're saying you would trade?
No, you can drive him.
Please.
Forever?
Can I drive him forever?
What about the smart car?
Bubba, car was fine till Bubba messed with it. Agreed.
Yeah, YouTube's giving you a lot of
grief.
And so is Facebook.
Oh.
But when Blitz jacks it up and puts it on jack stands and Waller's underneath there and diagnoses it, he will within 1 minute be able to tell if I'm responsible for this. And that is just by checking. If the drain plug is not loose and is securely fastened, then it's not me.
Pray for Gus.
Pray for me.
Pray for Gus.
Pray for Bubba.
Because at the end of the day, Blitz, I mean, she could have maybe blown an oil line or she could have.
Which is fine, right?
Have you curbed it at all? Like, have you hit the undercarriage?
No, I don't think so. No, not recently.
So that means yes, you have.
Have you?
Who has it? Cut it a little close.
Oh, no.
Maybe overestimated their ability and their turn radius.
Did you hit did you hit something? Did you run over anything?
I'm honestly trying to remember because I remember being jolted at one point.
When?
Jolted?
When?
I think I was coming to the studio in the morning and I was making a right from Spruce to O'Brien. And I don't know what I was thinking. I think I just went on the curb a little.
Did your car go underneath? Did the curb go underneath your car?
Well, of course, it didn't go over it.
Of course, it didn't go over it.
Curb can't go over the car.
But it can go under the car.
Of course.
And it did go. And it'll go. You're like, oh.
I went, oh, ooh, I'm so silly. I think I was trying to drink coffee or something.
Wait, so your car
so Blitz, at the end of the day, Blitz, you know she could have smashed an oil line.
I know.
When was this, Anna?
I think it was like a month ago.
Exactly, and it's been slow leaking, and so finally, Blitz, it got so low that the low oil light, dummy deal kicked in, and you've been and the sounds that you hear is that you've been starving your car for oil for over a month.
Why didn't he tell me there was a problem earlier? Why is Gus only telling me now when there's a problem?
Because he knew how you treat him.
Because Gus he didn't go from 5 quarts down to 2.5. He went from 5 quarts down to 4. Down to 3.5, down to 3. Now he's down to 2.
He needs to let me know when he's getting a little hungry.
And at 2, it has an internal sensor that starts shutting the car down.
That's what he did at the gym and said, "Leave me here."
And instead, did you not leave him there? You go, "Come on, Gus, we're going back out." But I'm sick, Mom. Who cares?
So those are probably her oil spots leaving the studio.
They probably are. Or coming here.
Hold on, you know what you should do? Does she park in the same place every time?
I already went out and looked. There's a little bit of an oil spot there.
Okay, a little bit.
It's not bad, but there is an oil spot.
All right. Who doesn't have a little bit of an oil spot?
That's not from a loose drain plug.
What about a crack in the oil pan?
Or a small crack. Or gasket. I never touched the oil pan.
No, we didn't do anything.
Blitz could have cracked the housing on the oil filter. Oh, I hope that's what really happened.
Yeah.
I hope your boyfriend did it. Blitz, because that's a whole housing, isn't it?
Yes.
And so, Blitz, if indeed it's that, will you at least man up and be honest and be like,
I'll say exactly what it is.
It's the part that
I'll
I put
film
on.
some of it.
Blitz underneath your car?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so Anna was trying to distract me with my girl today.
Which one?
My crush girl. You know who my crush girl is.
Makai Pfeiffer.
Oh, okay.
Michaela Nichols. And I'm on. Anna was peeping on her.
Well, yeah, I was on Facebook because we're live, and then I just saw that come up.
I don't think this is her.
Okay, that's
definitely not her.
Not her.
That's not even her
Where
name.
are you going?
Oh,
You're on.
You just clicked on a random person.
Yeah.
Oh, this is her.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to tell me that didn't work? That worked. Justin Clark here. She's with Wade Boggs.
Yeah,
that's her dad.
The 3008 man.
That's her dad who just started a bourbon company. Good luck to you, buddy. You got a beautiful daughter.
And a great bourbon, I'm sure.
Well, yeah.
We'll take free samples.
So her parents just opened up like a spirits deal, which is cool.
Nice.
Send some here.
No, I think it's a moonshine deal. And her dad looks just like as a spitting image for Wade Boggs.
Sure is. It's his brother.
And Michaela is a spitting image for a hottest bitch known to man. Now, I think that she and Justin Clark are kind of a thing now.
Is it Facebook official?
I think so.
There's pictures of them together.
There's lots on Instagram.
Yeah.
WOTWHD3.
Hold on.
Straight lines. And kind of, I mean, that's kind of, his hair is down.
It's pretty strong.
Prior to the show today.
I mean, we make fun of Justin Clark being the ultimate puker, but my God, I mean, I'd be a liar if I said I didn't envy him and his penismanship.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe I say a lot of this Justin out of jealousness.
Yes, I'm still here.
You scored that, brother. I didn't. That is all on you, kid. Maybe I didn't talk like that. I didn't start talking like that. Woo! Yeah, they're official. That's them like out and about. That's a couple deal right there. Very beautiful woman. Will not say a bad word about her.
Mm-mm.
How can you?
I think they should make her the host and tell Justin to be the little something.
Yeah, the Michaela
what a day
show.
for Bubba to go long. Everyone was texting in saying he must have gotten fired. Me. I'm here. Back and better than ever.
Doesn't he sound like a carnival barker a little bit? Step right up here and listen to my show. It's wacky.
Bad news for Spotify. More 95-year-olds are leaving the platform.
Just let Michaela talk, buddy. In fact, take those other 3 screens and throw them away. And let's get an ISO on that hot little freak running wild. And yeah, leather pants included.
Whoopi Goldberg gets suspended for 2 weeks. A little slap on the wrist if you want to ask
Sounds like
me.
he's constipated, doesn't it?
He might be. You guys maybe you should give him some colon blow.
Yeah, bring him a colon
you have
blow.
plenty.
Didn't Neil Diamond Rogers, whatever his name is, isn't he back on Spotify?
Who? Neil Diamond
Yeah.
Rogers.
Yeah, Neil Rogers.
Neil Diamond Rogers.
Whatever his name
Yes,
is.
he's back on Spotify.
Art Bell.
Art Bell and Neil Diamond Rogers.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Oh shit, it's 42? The show's like over. Damn, time flies when you're having fun.
It just flew by. Oh, Xerxes, are you saying, not Bubba, oh, fuck, what's his name? Bob. What is his fucking name? Just a bit outside. What is his name? Bob Euchre. Does he sound like Bob Euchre? Kinda. Just a bit outside. Yeah, there you go, Todd. That is true. Check the oil filter.
Last night.
Yeah, the USFL. Yeah.
She said. I hope everything's okay with Gus. Probably not. Probably not.
Yes, he sure did, AD.
Pray for Gus. Pray for Gus.
I just farted, Lummy.
Was that what it was?
Yeah. I was farting.
I saw your chair adjusted, but I
Yeah,
guess
so
it
did
was
I.
just you. I guess it was just your bowels adjusting.
It was a good pop.
Yeah, a good pop from your asshole. A little pop from your asshole.
Oh, ow.
Oh, ow. Oh, ow.
Gus needs to go to the scrapyard. Atheists don't pray.
Pray for my fucking car.
Terrible Time says, or Trog says, atheists don't pray though.
Whatever it is.
So
I
Trog,
do now. Frig off.
today, pray for Gus.
Pray for my baby. My baby. I want him to die. Die. Electric car. Yeah, you want to pay for it?
Yeah, you should get a Tesla.
Oh, okay. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, you should just get a new car. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Everything was fine until yesterday. Okay, hoes. And I take care of my car. I'm pretty diligent.
How many miles are on it?
103.
Okay.
Except for the curb.
Huh? And a curb?
Just the curb.
I know I hit a curb, but I can't really remember when. I honestly can't. I remember
It was yesterday morning.
I remember thinking like, oh shit, that's a curb. But I don't remember when I had that thought. But I definitely hit a curb in the last month.
Oh, shit.
The last couple of days.
Like, not that bad, though.
Could it have been on Monday or Tuesday?
Well, the plastic that's under your front of the car is like kind of bent, like you hit something.
So she hit something.
I think it hit me.
Is there a homeless guy laying around behind right now?
You know she hit something.
Yeah, fucking.
She had to because like the plastic under the car is kind of bent.
Oh shit!
Well, you know how sometimes those like parking bars sneak up on you?
Parking bars?
Yeah.
The parking cement block bars. They look like little Kit Kats. You know what I'm talking about?
What, they're supposed to be as wide as your tire.
You hit a Kit Kat?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Why are those even there? Seriously.
So you don't drive over it.
Gus is a paper tiger, but you hit a Kit Kat and fucked his engine up.
It was a big Kit Kat. White one. White chocolate.
Oh no.
I think that's what happened. Like, I didn't see it and I was like, oh!
Did you just keep driving over it and grinding the whole
No!
body of your car?
I immediately was like, hey, are you okay?
But when you lift it
Like,
up,
yeah,
you're
fine.
just going to see just a line all the way back.
It's gonna be so fucked.
Yeah, now she crushed an oil liner or something.
Don't say that!
Trying to blame Bubba and
Maybe
Blitz
it's because
for their hard work?
Maybe it's from the cracked hubcaps or something.
Oh, that's right. It turned you into the thing because your hubcaps are all fucked up.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Switch
hit a
lanes
fucking
through
Kit Kat.
pylons. Did you hit a bunch of pylons on the way in?
I don't know what a pylon is. I hit a Kit Kat!
She didn't hit
I hit a cement.
She didn't hit a snake.
I hit a cement Kit Kat. Say it.
I hit a cement Kit Kat!
Was it yellow or white?
White. Well, it was like white, but, black because it was all old.
Because it's full of oil.
Yeah.
But it was camouflage!
It's black because of how the shit poured out of your car.
I bet you she hit something. I bet you she hit something.
Blitz had her old
Stop
front bumper's
saying that.
blown in.
Anna, what the fuck?
All her
babe? You're
plastic
so
is
fucked.
blown in.
You're fucked, babe.
No.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios. Creatine Travis says he's in Orlando today, but he'll be in Tampa tomorrow. He's going to look at my mini split. He said, you know what it could be, Lummy? It could be the batteries in the remote.
That's actually what I told Tyler this morning.
Oh, that's not bad at all, then.
No, that's the great. It's far less than probably the damage that Gus has got on him.
Don't say that.
From the Kit Kat?
Yeah, from the cement Kit Kat. We've determined now. Hello, who's this?
It's me. It's Greg.
Hey, Glory Hole, Greg.
Yeah.
Now, Greg, do not start with me by saying, oh, I heard what you said about me because you gave me my personal number. Like, just be cool, man.
I'm not going to say anything of the sort.
Just be cool as hell. Just be cool as hell. Just roll with it, buddy. And like, if I don't get right back to you, don't be like, like a martyr / giving me a bad vibe, man. Just roll with it. I'm busy. I'm busy.
Got it. I understand. Hey, just to throw that out there, though. So on this issue of the sound on the motor, does it happen when she makes a specific turn? Because it could be just the actual oil pump, the dry sump pump at the bottom of the pan that, just goes dry barely when she makes a cornering because the baffles don't keep it.
It was happening when I was going straight and turning and everything.
But it could be the oil pump making the noise.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because if the warning light comes on and then it goes off, it's going to be because of that. So most likely it's just low, and it should just, as long as you didn't drive it a lot, just go ahead and refill it. Do make sure that you use something like a Lucas stabilizer or something like that in there. It should be fine,
And that's what I'm hoping for.
That
makes me feel better.
That's what Blitz is absolutely hoping for, buddy, because we're hoping for, that's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
Because
God
now
willing.
we've now found out that she has ran over a curb.
It wasn't maybe also a curb, but I definitely hit a Kit Kat recently.
You know, one of those parking stop.
The parking.
Right.
I was going to say it's a concrete parking lot Twix Kit Kat.
Yeah, and she
Exactly.
hit it. Now, did you drive over it, Anna?
No, I don't think I drove over it.
But what about the thing you hit in the road and you're drinking coffee on the way to work? What
I
was
think
that?
I hit a curb by accident, but it was it was not that
well,
bad.
Blitz did say that her front, the front.
But it wasn't. It was like the
Plastic.
side of the car when I hit the curb, but the Kit Kat went under.
The Kit Kat, you probably.
I didn't see it.
How fast were you going?
It's
How'd
hard.
it go under?
But, hey, Greg, we'll know tomorrow we'll know probably by noon today what the diagnosis. Blitz will probably text me.
Yeah.
He was having those flashbacks, of the old General Lee run and decided to do, the old Dukes of Hazzard, taking it off road.
Let's hope that it's just
I was
a
just trying to
loyal.
park my car.
Hold on. The best day in court would be it's low in oil. It's giving her the shut off low oil gimmick, and we didn't do any catastrophic damage to the motor because it's still got a couple quarts in it. Let's hope.
Correct.
That would probably be right around there. Yeah, like I said, it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and get like a really good, extra hyper lubricating additive into
Well,
it.
she probably needs to change oil again. Is what she probably really needs to do. It's just put some all new oil in it, and maybe some slick 50.
Do I have to take it anywhere, or can we just dump it right in?
We can do it right here. If we determine, hey Blitz, if we determine,
well, I'm going to bring oil with me.
If we determine that it was not anything that I did, then we should probably bring her back. Gus needs to go back to the lift, and we need. We may have, you know what, Anna? Whatever you did, we may have to fix on my lift because it's not okay, bitch. Then you go ahead and take it to Tire Kingdom and pay $900 for new oil.
$900, and they'll just sit there and laugh at you.
Or me and Blitz could do it for $80.
Okay, so sorry.
Glory hole. We'll let you know tomorrow how it goes. Okay, buddy.
Okay. Hey, just also quick. If you guys are going to do the refill, if you've been doing conventional motor oil and you guys decide to go with synthetic, just realize don't go full synthetic. Go with like a blend because you can go back and forth between the two. But once you go full synthetic, you'll never be able to go back. It will cause leaks.
She's been using semi-synthetic this whole time. And
I like a good blend.
And we went to full.
Red blend.
Okay, so if you switch to full, make sure that you continue to go to full.
Correct.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Sorry, Blitz. I wasn't sure if you're full
you're,
aware.
of course.
You're good, Greg, and you know a lot. We love you, buddy. Now, don't take a lick. Hello.
Good morning. This is Largo Sambo.
What's up, Sam?
What's up, Sambo? I hate to cut you short, but we got to be kind of quick.
I think he wants to find out when he can come get his ring for him and Shane.
When do you want to come? When do you want to come get your ring?
I could come tomorrow.
What time?
Between the shows.
At like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, just give.
I'll have Lummy run. I'll have Lummy run him right out to you. Okay.
All right, one thing real quick.
Everybody always has one more thing, real quick.
Well, that wasn't what he called, but I know he wanted to know.
All right, go ahead, Sambo.
It's that synthetic. It's going past the seals. The synthetic oil. You need to dump that and put conventional in it.
No, that's not what it is.
Yeah. I guarantee it's the seals.
That doesn't cause you to lose that much oil, buddy.
Well,
it's been 2-3 weeks now.
But she's been full. She's been semi-synthetic.
If you put
it's got 100,000 miles on it.
Which is
I know
that's to his yeah.
Synthetic's bad on them. I bet it's what it is.
Yeah,
I might be wrong, but anyway, I'll see you guys about.
See you later. Bye.
Also, could be no damage. It's just the wrong oil.
No.
Oh.
I don't. No.
Well, so full synthetic doesn't swell up seals like regular conventional does. So that could be part of it.
Or it could be she hit a curve, and a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that could be.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, bitch. I should, now you got me so mad. I should just say, you're walking. You're not even taking my truck.
No, I'm so sorry. Let me take Walter for a few days.
Why is his name Walter?
That's a stupid name.
I'm bonding with him.
Well, if you're going to drive my truck, you're going to have to name him something cool.
Well, like what?
Hey, the good news about driving a truck is she can't hit any Kit Kats because the truck is tall.
Yeah, well, she could, whatever.
She could run over some of those pylons.
Have you ever driven a truck before?
Yes. I've also driven a box truck as well. Surprise, surprise. And a Sprinter.
And
and a big rape van.
Too bad my rape van, my black
E350
isn't here. Make her drive that.
Isn't there a bench in the back?
No. There's a plastic stool that the Merch Crick sat on, and Reagan sat in the other passenger seat. The Merch Crick was in between the engine cover and me.
Oh, God. Does it have a sliding door?
No, it's got a double door open.
Okay.
But it's got literally, you look like a cop. It's got so many gaudy lights on the gaudy light factor.
That'd be hilarious.
And it's got a Bubba Army flag that Blitz, we should make her drive that around to her neighborhood.
Do you have it here?
No, it's in Ocala. But if the smart car was not broken, would you drive it?
Absolutely. I just need to get from A to B. That's all I need until
even
Gus
with
is
Bubba
better.
Army logos?
I don't care. Yeah, absolutely. Lights, the whole nine. I don't care.
Bubba, if gas gets to 450, can I drive the smart car?
We need to get that tire fixed, though.
Yeah, we do, and I need to, get it fixed. And then I need to get the cream machine fixed, and I need to get the Crown Vic fixed, and I need to get the rape van fixed. I got a bunch of stuff, but most of it's broken.
Mm-hmm. And your new car?
In my new car, Tyler's hit it twice. I've hit it twice. Craig's hit it twice.
Your new car you have?
No, not my
Tom
Benz.
Bean?
Not my. Oh no, my Benz. Yeah, my new 2006 Benz.
Right.
It's got a right side passenger side window regulator deal. It only goes up halfway.
Uh-oh.
I got a trash bag on it. I'm driving around with a trash bag.
That's a good look.
Yeah, that's me, buddy.
It's relatable.
I got a $6,500 06 Benz, and I'm making payments on it. There's a trash bag covering the window.
Missing an exhaust tip.
We'll be back at 10:15 on Facebook and YouTube.
Thanks for letting me finish.
You've been listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, starring
me, Bubba the Love Sponge.
Producer, Tyler Jesus Clem.
Operations manager and co-host, Blitz K.
Co-host and show historian, Lummox.
Co-host, Anna Hummel.
Co-host, Dr. Dan Diaco, Esquire, of Council. Co-host, J. Diaco, Esquire, the Spitting Cobra, of Council.
Action Jackson, video producer.
The BRN agent, Thomas Buttoned Up B.
And for everything else, go to thebubbaarmy.com.
Now, time for the legal disclaimer.
Exactly.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this show without express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
We must dissuade him of this delusion.
Never actually crossed the line and did
time,
something that was,
remember.
No, and that's the thing. I what do you consider? I mean, I might have crossed the line. No, I don't. I consider crossing the line. You and I can have as much beef as we want. We never.